Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggaeboyz who take the lead.
Ballchat. Greetings, football family. Happy Football Thursday, World Cup qualifying Football Thursday to the family. Welcome to Ballchat Watch Along of CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. Reggaeboyz getting ready for La Selecta, El Salvador game kicking off at 7:05. My name is Benton. I am the only one at the wheel at the start of the show today, so I'm the only one at the wheel. Junior is running late. Come on, might jump on later. We understand that the Reggaeboyz fan base are ticked off. They definitely don't have the vibes to watch tonight's game, but you don't know how we do it, family. We're going to watch the game, we're going to enjoy ourselves, and we're going to engage and definitely discuss the world of football and take a look at other CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers and other World Cup qualifiers that took place earlier on today. And as, of course, you can see the screen, football family, and first of all, I want to thank you for joining us. Really appreciate you for jumping in. Make sure as you come in, please smash the like button. Please go ahead and you know, spread the stream, family. As you can see, Italy is officially out. I'm sure you've heard it. Italy is officially out of the World Cup. Italy was eliminated by North Macedonia in playoff action in Europe. In the Europe region. Italy lost at home to North Macedonia 1-0. So the Azzurri won't be going to the World Cup. Consecutive World Cup miss for the Azzurri. Fabrizio Romano, big up yourself. Fabrizio Romano is an Italian. We all know Fabrizio Romano, big football journalist, cover the sport extensively. Fabrizio tweeted, last Italy's World Cup game was June 15, 2014. Group stage versus England, 2,839 days ago. Last Italy's World Cup knockout game was July 9, 2006. The final versus France, 5,737 days ago. Next one, 2026. So the Azzurri fans are definitely crying. So just come forward, join the couch. Join the Reggaeboyz fans on the couch. As the Reggaeboyz are definitely one of the teams that are sitting on the sideline and watching this year's World Cup. So Italian fans, forward, join us. So just to recap the Euro playoff playing as we get ready for CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. Match day 12, watch along game kicking off at 7:05 p.m. between the El Salvador and the Reggaeboyz. Sweden will take on Poland in the next round of playoff matches. Along with Portugal will place North Macedonia. A lot of people expected that one to be a Portugal versus Italy game, but the Azzurris wet the bed at home. It's a big shocker that occurred tonight in football action. All right, let's take a look at what's coming on now as we pivot to in our backyard. Look at CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers as getting slowly ready for the Reggaeboyz versus El Salvador. Let's take a look at today as the CONCACAF standing heading into match day 12 and how the teams stack up going into the final standing. Let me see if I get this up here. That's the South American qualified standing, and we'll get the South American. We'll discuss South America later. Just CONCACAF standing heading into match day 12. Canada sitting on 25 points is the head of the pack. Canada will look at the schedule later on. The bigger matches are coming down at 10 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do wall-to-wall coverage of those games. Canada will sit on the top of the group, 25 points. U.S. and Mexico will face each other tonight in Azteca. Both teams sitting on 21 points heading into match day 12. Panama sitting on 17 points in the 4th position, and Costa Rica on 16 points sitting in the 5th position. So for teams like Jamaica, El Salvador, and Honduras, it's all about what is next. How do they rally their fan base to show up and support this team? That is pretty much it for teams like the Reggaeboyz, El Salvador, and Honduras. It's taking a look at new players and potentially pivot, a hard, tough pivot to look at Nations League and other tournaments coming down. All right, so that's a standing heading into match day 12. We'll take a look at the CONCACAF schedule for match day 12. CONCACAF schedule for match day 12. Of course, the Reggaeboyz will take on La Selecta, El Salvador. The Bug side, them play at 7:05. So the teams that are officially eliminated, they will kick off at 7:05. Panama will play the other Bug side in this qualification round. Honduras, that game kicks off at 9:05 p.m. Eastern. Two teams tied on 21 points. Mexico will take on US in Mexico at 10 p.m. Costa Rica will place Canada at 10:05 p.m. So those are games that still have a huge impact on the final standing of what will transpire in CONCACAF World Cup qualifier standing. Football family, we see you running. Go ahead and just chime in. Let me know your thoughts on where did it all went wrong for the Reggaeboyz. Let's take a look at the Reggaeboyz starting in 11. Coach Paul Hall rolled out his. I was waiting for Hugo Perez starting 11, but I didn't get it. So we'll try to get Coach Hugo Perez of El Salvador's starting 11 and get it up and see what's the starting 11 he's going with. Andre Blake is in goal for Paul Hall, interim coach Paul Hall. Paul Hall's tenure, Reggaeboyz coach Paul Hall's tenure ends at the conclusion of this qualification window. His contract runs out March 31st. So there's discussion, or he said he's having discussion with the JFF, Jamaican Football Federation, are looking to have discussion with the Jamaican Football Federation to maybe continue. The starting lineup for tonight's game, he's got Andre Blake in goal, Richard King. Richard King was very impressive in the last round of matches, very, very impressive in the last game. Damian Lowe makes his return from a suspension. Andre Mariappa, old Mariappa. Some of the fans spoke about why play Mariappa. Mariappa is like 100 years old. Why continue with these old players? Coach Paul Hall spoke about the professionalism, the value to the group that Mariappa brings to that group. So there is some intangibles that he really values in Adrian Mariappa's role in this team. Javane Brown makes his start at right back. Gregory Lehigh starts at left back. Devon Speedy Williams sits in the middle, along with Ravel Morrison, Daniel Green. We'll keep an eye on Daniel Green tonight, football family. Keep an eye on Daniel Green. Andre Gray and Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey makes his... Wait, a long time I see them when they play ball in the World Cup qualifiers. What is this? I think this is Leon Bailey's World Cup qualifier debut. I can't do this cycle for Jamaica. I can't remember him playing in any other game. I know we've had injuries, so football fans correct me if I made it if I'm wrong there. So that's Paul Hall starting 11. Blake is in goal. Richard King, Damian Lowe, Mariappa, Javane Brown, Gregory Lehigh, Devon Speedy Williams, Ravel Morrison, Daniel Green, Leon Bailey, Andre Gray. And Crime Minister says, Leon for the goal. Big up yourself, Leon. And assist this evening. Big up. Wait, I guess hey, look, you know what? If Leon Bailey forward tonight and ball the place, I'm sure there are a lot of people who will be very excited. But them little ball are done the place that happened tonight. Should be pretty routine. There's no pressure. It's pretty much a walk in the park game, family. There's no pressure. There's no high level of expectation. The ultimate objective for a lot of these players is fundamentally don't get injured. I mean, Leon Bailey, we know his run with bad injuries, his unlucky run with injuries, and the struggles he's staying fit and being unable to get valuable minutes with Steven Gerrard's setup at Aston Villa. So the imperative thing for him now is staying fit and make sure, he walks off that grass fully fit tonight. But yeah, I mean, he might score a bag of goal tonight, but hey, it doesn't matter. But Crime Minister and the family, I want to ask you, what are you guys looking forward tonight? I mean, we don't have no pressure. The Jamaican fan base doesn't have any stress tonight. What are you looking forward to? I mean, I know most of the fans probably won't be watching the game, but those who will watch the game for the love of this team, the love of the sport itself, what exactly are you looking forward to? Just chime in, family. What exactly do you expect from tonight's encounter? 20 minutes away from kickoff, football family getting ready for El Salvador, La Selecta versus the Reggaeboyz. Game kicking off at 7:05 p.m. Coach Paul Hall says he wants the fans to show up. To paraphrase, he wants the fans to actually expect a good game. He wants the fans to actually support the group. I mean, he spoke that, alluded to some of this at his pre-match press conference yesterday. Paul Hall also spoke about a succession plan. And basically what he's looking to do is try to identify players that he can go forth with. Jamaica has the Nations League coming up. He's also looking for players, especially young players like Tariq Zemenes is in the squad. He's definitely, at least that's what he said at the pre-match press conference, is that he's looking for players that he knows that he can rely on going forward. He was asked about players that are not in this selected squad, the Jamal Lowe's of the world, Mikel Antonios of the world. And he said, you know what, long and short of it, I am focusing on those those who are here. He's not focused on those who's not here. He definitely, seems to indicate some sense of disappointment at the pre-match presser with those who are not here. But he's focusing on those that are here and those that he believes that he can commit to. He also said he thought that the quality of the football was decent or good in the JPL, and there are good coaches in the Jamaican Premier League. So it's a lot to digest. Getting ready for CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time kickoff. Reggaeboyz versus El Salvador. I'm trying to get Coach Hugo Perez of La Selecta, El Salvador's starting 11. The man slow like molasses, brother. Big up D-Wise, big up yourself, family. And again, what are you looking forward to this game? And fans can attend the game. Tickets are $3,000 for grandstand. So fans can attend the game. Now, how many fans going to show up for, in our eyes? I mean, it's a game where it really doesn't make a big deal, but fans can attend the game. So a reminder of the schedule for tonight's other encounters in CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. You have Mexico versus USA, big game, big game. Costa Rica versus Panama, big game. Costa Rica needs a win from that game to really kind of push up to try to force Panama to become a little bit wobbly in that fourth spot. So Costa Rica need a victory against Canada at home. Mexico and USA, it's always an intriguing matchup. Tata Martino needs a victory to kind of ease back the noise from some of the Mexican fan base. Mexico has had a roller coaster ride in this qualifier. It's not the dominant, usual, efficient in front of goal Mexican team of we used to seeing. Of course, Raul Jimenez being injured is a huge impact on all of that. But Panama have to beat Honduras tonight, and it should be. So whatever needs to happen in Panama City, Panama must get these 3 points. They have to get these 3 points to shore up themselves in that. Prime Minister says looking for a way ahead for Jamaican football. blueprint and bullocks to build on going forward. Yes, and interestingly, family, Coach Paul Hall spoke at length about succession plan. He says, I'm a developmental coach. He said, he seems to me, just listening to him, he seems to me someone who's more adept or more skilled for developing younger players. I know he was the coach, the under 23 coach at QPR, and the powers to be that's in charge of Jamaican football may want to look at probably, looking at a role for him in the lower, the under 20s are a part of the development of the youth, the younger players, so they can funnel up to a better coach, not a better coach, to a coach in the senior team. It sounds to me like he's more of a developmental coach. He identifies young talent, and he molds them, give them good guidance. For me, as senior coach, a senior coach, a lot of times they're managing personality, they're managing situations. Paul Hall doesn't, he's learning on the ropes. I don't know if he might surprise me. But Paul Hall doesn't strike me, from what I've listened to him speak, as that has those skill set down yet. He sounds very good in terms of developmentally identifying talent and grooming such talent for further on. So 6:50 family, we have 15 minutes away from kickoff. Reggaeboyz versus El Salvador. DY says, I really want to see how Paul Hall have the team playing. He's now had some time to get his strategy implemented. Let's see how the team come out. Yes, very good point. Paul Hall came in with a lot of fanfare. He came in with a lot of expectation. He was the one, and he's been there for a while, right? Paul Hall was the one who allegedly coached the team that got 3 from Panama while Tapa was in Mexico or was overseas with the other team. So he's been there a while. So of course, a lot of that role, he was an assistant to Tapa. But be that as it may, he had an opportunity to interact with the players, get to know some of their strengths and some of their weaknesses. So at this juncture, I would like to expect that Paul Hall should have his blueprint now, have the players kind of play in a way that he is more akin to what he desires. So that's a big point, family. Definitely something that I am looking forward to see what happens tonight. 6:50. We're a few minutes away, approaching kickoff. Costa Rica versus Canada later on tonight. Big game. Big game. Big up to the Costa Rican brethren. Gilberto David just text me. Big up yourself, family. Big game. Just reminding the listener, the Reggaeboyz starting lineup. I don't have Coach Hugo Perez, El Salvador head coach starting lineup. So once I get it, I'll go ahead and read it out for the family. Andre Blake in goal. Richard King, Damian Lowe, Mariappa, Javian Brown, Gregory Lehigh, Devon Speedy Williams, Ravel Morrison, Daniel Green, Leon Bailey, Andre Gray. There's a huge segment of the Jamaican fan base that a segment of the Jamaican fan base that are not happy with the inclusion of players that, many feel that, them time gone, them time done. The Andre Grays of the world, Mariappas of the world. The Jamaica has U20 World Cup qualifiers coming up in June of this year, June 18th to July 5th, thereabout of this year. And so many people, a lot of individuals in the Jamaican fan base felt like this was a huge opportunity for these 3 matches to go ahead and blood some of those U20 players, get them as many minutes on the grass as they get ready for the CONCACAF U20 World Cup qualifiers, because those U20 players, if taken care of and if managed properly, they should be the bedrock of a 2026 World Cup campaign, providing that we get there. So a lot of and I share some of that sentiment. I mean, I think it's Andre Gray. What's the purpose of the money? We see Andre Gray around on the field and come on. Mariappa. I mean, I understand that he, according to the coach, he brings professionalism, he brings certain intangibles. He seems like he suggests that he may have a role, a coaching role. Yeah, but I mean, I would love to see more of the U20 players, the U20 players that were called up to Marcel's Gale U20 squad get some time on the grass tonight. DY so can't put the youngsters on a sinking ship. Yeah, and yeah, good point, because you definitely have to worry about confidence there. Definitely have to worry about confidence, because you don't want to put them out there and then them get beat out and then them confidence drop. I can definitely see that. But my concern is that there's no scheduled competitive games for U20 for those U20s for the U20 team between now and that tournament that I am aware of. I could be wrong. There's no scheduled competitive games. So here are 3 games. You have Canada, you have El Salvador, you have Bug Honduras. Run somebody youth them. Give them some minutes on the grass. That's because those U20s players are gonna be essential for this program going forward. And I mean, and he did bring Tariq Jimenez, and so he definitely think that he's definitely one of the players that he liked. He spoke about Alex Marshall. Now, the Alex Marshall fans, them Gladbach boss. Alex Marshall, he said Alex Marshall was impressive in the training. Alex Marshall's on the bench. I'm looking to see how Atafarai Bygrave goes about it, provided he gets some minutes on the field. And football family, if he does score, if Atafarai Bygrave score, the leading goal scorer in the Jamaican Premier League, we're going to start calling him Atafire from tonight. So it would be nice to see Atafarai get some minutes on the field. It would be nice. It would be nice. And DY says, yeah, work them in as substitute. Give a few of them 15 to 20 minutes through the 3 games. Definitely. Looking at some images coming out of Kingston Independence Park. Not calling it the office anymore, because right now the office is where we used to go deal with business. But this campaign has been short of dealing with business, looking at images, didn't really expect a ton of people, and that's basically what we are getting. Didn't expect a ton of people. Why, the El Salvadorian, substitutes are walking to their bench. Live, beautiful day at Independence Park. Beautiful day on the rock. So, we're a little under 10 minutes away from kickoff. Reggaeboyz getting ready for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. CONCACAF World Cup qualifier against El Salvador. 2 teams already eliminated from this campaign. Jamaica will play Canada, so it can influence somewhat. But Canada is so far ahead of the pack in such a secure position that Canada should definitely be one of the top 3 teams at the end of this 3 matches to be on the plane to Qatar. And I want to ask the family, any thoughts on Italy officially, just to pivot because we're football fans. Any thoughts on the debacle or the fiasco with the Italian team and their elimination from World Cup 2022? Images coming out of King Independence Park, substitutes on their bench, players starting 11 getting ready to roll out, getting ready to to come out in a second. Coach Paul Hall going with Blake in goal. King, Lowe, Mariappa, Brown, Lehigh, Williams, Ravel Morrison, Daniel Green, Leon Bailey running, and Andre Gray. No Mikel Antonio. He did say he spoke to Mikel Antonio, Paul Hall that is, and he says he wants to keep those conversations private. There's been multiple reports about whether Mikel Antonio subbed the offer to join up, or whether Jamaican Football Federation decided to go a different direction because of cost. I don't know. I mean, Paul Hall, really said he wanted to focus on those who are here, and he's not, he's not really concerned about those who are not here. Jamal Lowe is one of those young kids that I thought one of those players that I thought would have loved to see in this group, but he said he did reach out to Jamal Lowe also, and he did spoke to Jamal Lowe. So it seems like he at the pre-match presser, he had intentions of calling some of these players, and maybe those players decided to go otherwise, or decided to not turn up for whatever reason for this campaign. Players are on the field, national anthem getting ready. El Salvador national anthem is being played. You get the El Salvadoran starting 11 for Coach Hugo Perez. Reggaeboyz winless at home in this World Cup qualifier campaign so far. Winless at home. Well, we have Reggaeboyz winless at home so far in this World Cup qualifying campaign, and that you can't go World Cup and you can't win a yard. I mean, that's just putting it straight 100. All right, so Coach Hugo Perez is going with Martinez in goal. He's going with 5-4-1 formation. Okay, that defensive approaches is from Coach Martinez. Laren, Dominguez, Zavaleta, Gomez, Tamacas in the back. In the midfield, he's got Cavio, Oriano, Seren, Enriquez. And up top, he has number 9, the big man himself, Bonilla. Bonilla is leading the line. The formation, I try to get a formation here for Paul Hall's starting 11. There's some predictions that he's going with a 3-5-2 formation. And 3 in the back with Mariappa, Lowe, and King in the back. But we'll see how they play out. We will see how they play out. Getting ready for kickoff, football family. 3 minutes away from kickoff. Reggaeboyz versus El Salvador. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are begging the family. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel there. And big up to everyone. And we'll open the phone lines at halftime, or the phone line at halftime. Anyone wants to chime in and have their say, definitely welcome to chime in at halftime. Occasionally we'll check on some of the comments and hear what the family is saying, Getting ready. DY says more colonization park. Beer beaten in the park from the other day. Beer beaten at the park from the other day. Beer beaten at the park. Yeah. Reggaeboyz versus El Salvador getting ready to kick off, family. You don't know it already. We just have some fun. We support the youth, them. Youth side Richard King. Looking forward to see him play some ball. Looking forward to Richard King. Definitely looking forward to see Richard King play some ball. Thought he was impressive. Definitely looking forward to see Javier do his thing. Javier Brown been pretty good. Definitely looking forward to see them Utah play some ball. Devon Speedy Williams always putting in minutes in the midfield. So you don't know. We're disappointed about the outcome of this qualification round, but I just say go. We just have to just take with medicine and deal with this one. Teams are getting ready, and Leon Bailey also. I mean, there's, I don't know, big pressure game. This is a 1-2-3 ball game. This, if Leon Bailey can't ball them in a them team and them look team, then we have to really ask some questions about Bailey. But this is a no pressure game. Him just need to forward and play some ball. Score prediction, family. What's the prediction? I mean, El Salvador and the Reggaeboyz drew 1-1 in San Salvador. That was the rolled in goal at the death late in the game. Broke our heart when we thought we got 3 points and we had Goma we had, and then the defense fell asleep. Blake in goal, Lehigh, King, Lowe, Mariappa, Brown, Williams, Morrison, Green, Bailey, Gray. Starting 11 for the Reggaeboyz. Gonzalez, Dominguez, Zavaleta, Gomez, Ariana, Seren, Bonilla, Caviallo, Lauren, Enriquez, Tamacas. Starting 11 for Hugo Perez. Big opportunity for Richard King. Big opportunity for young Richard King. I mean, he looked very composed, cavalier player. Looking forward to see Richard. Looking forward to see him play. Boy, it looked like the images coming out from Independence Park look like about 50 people reach. VAR booth is intact. VAR booth is intact. Football family getting ready for the kickoff. And Andre Blake walking into checking his net, checking out the goal. Ready for the Reggaeboyz versus El Salvador. Engineer said, what? Engineer do one forward. But apparently now he's I miss allowing him on, so Junior will join in a bit. Referee getting ready to start us off, family. Still waiting for the referee to give a green light. Reggaeboyz versus El Salvador. And we're off inside Independence Park. Jamaica in the yellow top, black shorts, yellow socks, kicking from left to right. Ball is with Richard King on the right side, looking like a front three. Mariappa playing it around with King. He seems to be the middle of the front three. King then plays it to Brown. Brown then finds King. King sends it to Morrison. Morrison finds Lowe. Lowe back heels to Javane Brown with acres of room down the right. Javane Brown trying to send it into the box, then headed out by Cavallo. And out for a corner kick to the Reggaeboyz. Instant attack, family. 44 seconds in, and the Reggaeboyz already on the gunning. Or on the attack, not gunning. Corner kick to the Reggaeboyz. Bailey standing over it. Kicking, plays it short, looking for a shot there from Devon Speedy Williams at the top of the 18. And block. Ball is now with Lowe. Back heels to Bailey. Bailey trying to walk around one. Has pressure from two. Ball is now with Lowe on the right side. Lowe on the right side of the 18. Sends it to Bailey. Bailey very, very active so far. And ball ricochet of Leon Bailey and out for a goal kick to El Salvador. I think I saw two back heels already, family. Two, one from Bailey and one from Damian Lowe. Somebody know. Reggaeboyz 0, El Salvador 0. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers match day 12. Now ball is with a throw into the Reggaeboyz. Damian Lowe walking over. And it seems like they do have this 3-5 system playing here. 3-5-2 system playing here. Ball is now into the midfield. And Reggaeboyz appealing for a handball on Tamacas. Throwing to Gregory Lehigh. Sends it long, looking for Gray. Gray, pushing his way on, trying to put some pressure on Carvalho in defense, Zavaleta in defense, but Zavaleta, took the easy way out, sending out for a throw-in to the Reggaeboyz. Lehigh, deep into the El Salvador half. Gray trying to, the ball is turned over now. Gregory Lehigh picks it back up and ricochet off him and out for a throw into El Salvador. El Salvador under a bit of pressure here. Reggaeboyz probably have 90% of the possession so far, family. 3 minutes in. Ball throwing to El Salvador. Zavaleta now looking to find Bonilla. Bonilla now racing with Javane Brown. Or is it that's Seren? Seren is racing over there, trying to put some pressure on. Okay. Ball is with Low. Low now knocks it easy. Finds Daniel Green. Daniel Green then knocks it back to Speedy Williams. Speedy Williams to Low. Low to Mariappa. Mariappa then send it to Richard. Richard King stepping up. Sending, looking for a long ball. He's found Daniel King and almost have King on the way through there. Just a heavy touch and the ball runs out for a throw into El Salvador. Yeah. We're seeing images of the Jamaican coaching staff here and, management looking very acutely at possession and tactically how the players are into themselves. Here comes Speedy Williams, finds Bailey. Bailey tries to flip it outside of his foot to Gray. Gray was in an offside position and it's an offside kick to El Salvador. 0-0. Yes, and we're seeing the replay of Gray here. He's definitely offside, leaning first. So free kick to El Salvador taken by Gomez. Gomez finds Tamacas. And Tamacas is a linchpin in whatever El Salvador is trying to do. He ricocheted the ball off Daniel Green and out for a throw into El Salvador. He takes a throw. He finds Gomez. Gomez back trying to find Seren. But Seren turns it over. The ball is played back to the Reggaeboyz and Low finds Richard King. Richard King finds Javane Brown. Javane Brown got quickly pressured by Loren. Ball is out for a throw. Throw in to the Reggaeboyz. Taken by Brown. Brown sends it back to King. King to Mariappa. Ravel Marson coming deep. Picks it up from Low. Sends it back to Mariappa. Reggaeboyz playing in a 3-5-2 formation. Mariappa finds King. King steps away from one man. Steps in the midfield. Finds Leon Bailey, Andre Gray, who finds Bailey. Bailey into acres of room. Bailey around the goalkeeper, trying to go around the goalkeeper, and he took too long to score. Leon Bailey, acres of room, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, walks around him, and couldn't finish it. That should have been in the old onion bag. Brilliant play from Andre Gray. Heavy first touch from Leon Bailey. Got up to it. Could not get it into the goal as 3 El Salvadoran players crashed to keep it from going in. So, I think what we see going on, family, a corner kick to the Reggaeboyz. Andre Gray is coming short as best as he can and trying to flick the ball onto the runners of a Daniel Green or Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey had an opportunity there, should have put the Reggaeboyz head. Corner kick, sending a box from Bailey, headed out. Ball is now with Gregory Lehigh. Gregory sends it wide to Ravel. Ravel now sends it, trying to send it into the box. Ball is now with Mariappa. Mariappa finds Bailey inside the 18. Bailey walks away, finds Speedy Williams. Speedy Williams Daniel Green trying to go around and headed back by Low. And the ball was out as Daniel Green couldn't find a way to get a shot off. Crime Minister says 2-1 Jamaica, and he says, yeah man, King was impressive. Boys looking like they did some passing drills. Yes, they definitely look. I thought Leon Bailey should have scored that chance. I mean, Soigo. Definitely look like they did some passing drills, family. Here comes El Salvador, passing the ball around in the back. Ball is with Gomez, Martinez in goal. Martinez just walking outside of his 6-yard box. Jamaica's trying to cut off the angles, trying to prevent him from sending it out. Long ball finally sent over to, and Henriquez headed it on, but all the way through to Andre Blake in goal, who quickly gets it to Mariappa. Mariappa gets it to Speedy Williams. Speedy to King. King sending a long ball over, looking for Gray. Now picks up, headed out. Finds Leon Bailey is definitely involved with a lot of the play, and now a foul call on Bailey. Football family, early readings. Your thoughts on the play so far, and a foul call on Leon Bailey on Rodriguez. As Prime Minister said, them look like them do some passing drills. Definitely look like they did some passing drills. But you can tell that, you can see that Leon Bailey is given the license to come get the ball, and if he come short with some of those runs and short runs, and then Andre Gray try to send him free as best as he can. But El Salvadoran player Rodriguez is still down, needing some attention. So you're not missing anything, family. We're going to update you on other World Cup qualifiers taking place. Currently, South American World Cup qualifiers getting ready to kick off in a little bit. Big games, big games coming down. Bolivia versus Colombia, 2 games left in CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers. Colombia trying to sneak into that 5th spot, as they will play Bolivia, who's also trying to sneak into that 5th spot. That game kicks off at 7:30. We'll keep you up to date on that game. Now, we restarted back at Independence Park. Martinez sends it long, headed out by Mariappa. Ball is with Enriquez. Enriquez now finds Gomez. Gomez then sends it all the way back to Martinez in goal. Martinez just looking for choices, looking for players to step forward. He finds Gomez. Gomez sends it to Serin. Serin coming short. Diego Serin coming short to try to get his attack going. Now the ball is trying to send long, looking for Oriana, but ball is overhit and all the way through to Andre Blake in goal. Andre Blake with the ball for the Reggaeboyz. Reggaeboyz 0, El Salvador 0. Gray rolled it to Mariappa. Mariappa now have it, stepping out of the 18-yard box. He sends it to Low. Family, what do you think about this formation? Playing 3 in the back for the Reggaeboyz. Do you guys like it? I mean, are you impressed with it so far? You think this is a viable option to go forward with? It's 3 in the back, but of course you can convert it to 5 because Lehigh and Javian Brown can drop off and help. Ball is with Carvalho in the midfield. Carvalho to Diego Serin. Diego Serin now finds Loren. Loren now finds Gomez. Gomez now sends it to Serin. Carvalho now sends it to Serin. Serin back to Carvalho, trying to get a foot in the game. El Salvador, Ariana with a shot from about 40 yards out. Andre Blake, that took him by surprise, punch it over the top. Yo, you big goal in there. You can't make them on there try to see if they want to score goal for you from there. So definitely good effort though. That was heading in. Andre Blake with a spectacular, I guess any tall goal is supposed to save it. But that was a good shot. Very good shot. Very, very good shot from Ariana. As Andre Blake punched it over the top from way out, way out. Corner kick to El Salvador. Corner kick is from the right side facing the Jamaican goal. Standing over it is Lauren. Lauren sends it in. Headed on by Bonilla. And out for a goal kick. Bonilla trying to beat the Reggaeboyz at the near post there. Reggaeboyz 0. El Salvador 0. First half action, of course, both of these teams are out of World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, them teams are just a look to the future. Nations League and them look at the competitions where come forward. Ball is with Javane Brown. Javane finds lone midfield in the center of the park, who finds Daniel Green. Daniel Green on the right, on the left side. Daniel Green running this man looking for Ravel, cut off by Bonilla, and he's quickly dragged down by Daniel Green there. Come on, big up yourself. Come on, say if we cannot give El Salvador 10, we must go home. We are already home. Come on. 3 nerve-wracking, but we're strong up top. And we're already home. Come on. Here comes El Salvador pushing through. Ball is now with Lauren, Diego Soren trying to dictate. He's the engine in that El Salvadoran midfield. Looking for Tamacas. Zavaleta stepping up into the midfield area. Finds looking for Tamacas again. Tamacas likes to get forward. Ball is with Bonilla. Bonilla trying to Reggaeboyz intercept. Ball with Andre Gray. Andre Gray trying to lay it off to Ravel, and a tough one for him to control. Ricochet and played it off the El Salvadoran players, but El Salvador back in control. Here comes El Salvador at it. Tamacas finds Gomez in the midfield, looking for the switch to the left side. Intercepted by Javane Brown. Finds Leon Bailey. Javane busting the gut to go down the right to give him an option. And Leon Bailey pushing it for Javane and overhit out for a goal kick. Well, I mean, Leon Bailey definitely lively so far. So all of the Leon Bailey detractors can definitely go and hold a seat. He definitely is showing that he can play and play well when he comes home, at least for 15 minutes in the game. So he's playing well. Here comes El Salvador Enriquez. Enriquez in the El Salvador. Yo, take pile under yo. A pile Daniel Green gonna run up in her? No, sir. Dominguez put a pile. Here comes El Salvador. But Rafael Morrison running back to intercept, plays it to Andre Blake with a miss kick. And Andre Blake with a miss kick and out for a corner kick. Can a goalkeeper kick out them, the brother? Marco Pratt says, why are we playing? Big up yourself, Marco Pratt, and the entire Liverpool nation. Big up on yourself. We're not back in contention for the EPL title. Big up on yourself. Liverpool, Man City, April 10th. Big game. Ballchat wall-to-wall coverage of that game. So check us out, 5 Eastern time. Corner kick to to El Salvador. La Selecta. Another corner kick for El Salvador. Calvallo standing over it. Sending it into the box. Zavaleta trying to get there, but beaten by Richard King. Richard King, ball is with Low. And Speedy Williams was trying to send it to Andre Gray. Gray is a bit slow there to get to it. Ball is picked up by El Salvador. Seren. The game is definitely evened out, family. I mean, El Salvador has definitely got a foot in the game, and they're definitely now creating some more opportunities for themselves. And, the Reggaeboyz seem to be the strategy was to start fast, get a goal early, and then, work from there. So that didn't materialize. We're, in the 17th minute, at least not yet. And so now the Reggaeboyz have to adjust to El Salvador coming out and playing. Here comes El Salvador. Ball is with Gomez. Gomez inside his own half. Finds Seren. Seren turns on the ball. And Diego Seren is definitely, a veteran in this midfield for El Salvador. One who, him and Bonilla, they're definitely, a linchpin of whatever El Salvador wants to do. And Tamacas. Ball sent long and out for a goal kick to El Salvador, to the Reggaeboyz. Andre Blake getting ready to restart play. Keeping an eye on Colombia versus Bolivia starting up in 8 minutes. We'll keep you up to date. Bolivia and Colombia both vying for that 5th spot intercontinental playoff in World Cup qualifiers in South America. Peru is looking to book their play, looking to actually push into that 5th spot also. So 3 teams potentially vying for 1 spot. I mean, Uruguay, I think, will play Peru. We'll keep you up to date. Of course, other CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers taking place. Mexico versus USA later on tonight. Canada versus Costa Rica. And Honduras versus Panama. Big game for Panama. Panama have to win that game. Big up to the Panamanian family checking in. Big up yourself, family. The man them said I'm nervous. As there's a free kick called for El Salvador. Foul on Andre Gray. Andre Gray slapped him on the face. Or, allegedly. Coach Hugo Perez shouting instructions to his players. And the player that received the knock, Rodriguez, the man forget knock. I think he was the one who was down earlier. The referee had stopped play because of the knock to the face. So the referees now restarted play, giving the ball back to Martinez in goal for El Salvador. Martinez sends it to Gomez. Gomez on the edge of his 18-yard frame, a tricky pass back to Martinez, who finally cleared it out. Now ball is with King deep into the Jamaican half. He's letting it run out for a goal kick. Reggaeboyz 0. El Salvador 0. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, match day 12. Goal kick to the Reggaeboyz. Blake sends it to Mariappa. Reggaeboyz seems hell-bent on playing out the back. Ball is with Richard King. Richard King holding on position well. Having 3 players on him, but don't really have many options here to find a pass. Picked up by El Salvador. Ball is with Lauren. Throwing to El Salvador. Lauren getting ready to restart. Lauren sends it to Bonilla. Bonilla turns on King, and King quickly shuts him down and out for a corner kick to El Salvador. El Salvador 0. Corner kick to El Salvador. Looking to take a quick one. No, Reggaeboyz are smart to it. Gregory Lehigh decided to step over. El Salvador checked out of that option. Decided to send Cavallo inside. Ball into the box and a free header. And almost ricochet off Damian Lowe and over for a corner kick. That 2 El Salvadoran players there at the near post missed that one. Javane Brown with a high foot couldn't get it out of the way. Damian Lowe talking to his defenders, trying to direct some sort of traffic. El Salvador sensing an opportunity here. Corner kick from the opposing side. Cavallo over to take this one. 21st minute of play. Reggaeboyz not seem alert to the tricks of the business. Ball into the box. Zavaleta shot, goal! Zavaleta with the goal for El Salvador. El Salvador 1, the Reggaeboyz 0. Zavaleta, boy, yo, they are the little subscribe, watch along people that we have, they're gonna take with themselves. Zavaleta caught between Richard King and Javane Brown, or not Javane, that's Devon Speedy Williams. King tried to get it out over him. Definitely strong header. I mean, Andre Blake, we're seeing the replay. It's up in on the net. Cannot get it out. Thankfully, he did not hurt himself there in trying to get it out. Reggaeboyz 0, El Salvador 1. All right, we have a goal, family. Let's see what the team is going to do. Back on. Boy, and so Reggaeboyz winless at home in this entire campaign. Ball is now with Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe is trying to dribble around a player and go out for a throw. And so this is one of the important things for me, is see how they respond. It's already a game where mentally the coach said that the vibes is not all 100 coming in, to allude to some of his comments. Now, what do they do when they go down? How do they mentally, adjust and then, move on from this and then secure a positive result? Ball is with Martinez in goal for Martinez with a bad pass Javane Brown intercepted, and now the referee have called a linesman have called a handball. Why, Prime Minister rubbish defending. Come on and say we know how to lose. We are proficient in losing. And Marco Pratt said we are playing for why are we playing? Come on, say we're playing for pride. We have to honor the fixtures, Marco Pratt. Well, you don't know it already. We have to honor the fixtures. Ultimately, I mean, you don't know where you got already. You can't just, when the results them go south, you decide so you're not playing no more. Bonilla is down, needing some attention. Reggaeboyz 0, El Salvador 1. Jamaican players, walking about, probably trying to get in some sort of conversation, get some directive from the coaching staff. Maybe Coach Paul Hall is seeing something different that the players are not alert to. Reggaeboyz trailing El Salvador 1-0 at Independence Park. Reggaeboyz winless so far in CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. 2 more games remain after this. 1 more game at home against Honduras. And Bonilla just went down. Seems like he's suffering from a hamstring issue there. It was a non-contact injury. Referee getting ready to restart play. Bonilla has received some treatment. Martinez with the ball in his box. Ball is getting ready to restart. Martinez is getting ready to get us going. And, he picks it up. Why, El Salvador are running clock already. 25th minute of play, 1-0. Here comes Martinez to get us going. Martinez sends it long. And El Salvadorian player now is down. Enriquez is down. And the referee is telling him to get up. And so play continues. The ball is with Gregory Lehigh on the left side. Gregory finds Ravel. Ravel sends it to Speedy Williams with some space in midfield. He sends it to Richard King on the right side. Richard stepping inside to the midfield circle. Walks between two. Okay, Richard is doing a little bit too much there. But he takes it back and the referee is called a foul. And he hits the ball down in frustration and a yellow card. Calm down, Richard King. Calm down, youth. Calm down. Calm down, brother. So now Mariappa is telling him to pay attention, and he almost got snuck out. They almost snuck one by him there, but he was quick to intercept it, and the referee said that the play was restarted without his approval. Free kick to El Salvador in midfield. Ball is now over to Carvalho in acres of room, going at Javane Brown on the left side of Jamaica's 18-yard box, the right side facing here's Carvalho. Carvalho sends it in, picks up by Bonilla, and El Salvador putting a lot of pressure here on the Reggaeboyz, trying to get another goal. Bonilla trying to send it in shot, and it's saved by Andre Blake. Reggaeboyz need to get themselves reorganized quickly. Blake getting ready to restart play. Ball is with Mariappa to Rafael. Rafael with a heavy touch, but he was able to get away get away with it as he was quickly closed down by Diego Serin. Ball is now with Lowe. Lowe stepping up. Sends it back, and a bad pass by Lowe. And Enriquez was quickly in. Almost in. And Mariappa and Rafael Morrison was able to shut down the danger there. I'm getting a bit of meeting thing there going on this. Reggaeboyz still down 1-0 as now there's a offside call on Javane Brown, and he looks very tight, looks extremely close. The one that look close, family. Cryman says that was a stupid reaction from King. Unnecessary yellow card. Yes, probably frustrated with himself. Yes, definitely. You can see that, the emotional side of it was getting to him. I mean, he felt like he got the ball, but hopefully that was a one-off. Him just have to probably just keep himself calm, because now he's on a yellow card. And we don't know, so the El Salvadorians, them are going to try them best to kind of make sure that other yellow card get taken. Ball is with Bailey. Bailey's trying to cut around 2 to get a shot at goal. Now he's into the 18-yard box. Ravel Morrison with a shot off the post. And ball is in back by Javon Brown. That was heading in. Goalkeeper Martinez scooped up the cross. Ravel Morrison with a nice effort from about 19 yards out. Picked up the loose ball from Leon Bailey's dribble. And almost put that one in the back of the net. Good effort. I am not sure goalkeeper Martinez touched that one. I'm seeing the replay here. No, he did not. Well, I said the goalpost still a shake, family. The goalpost still a shake. Goalpost still a shake. Reggaeboyz trailing El Salvador. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. I wouldn't say this is the best quality football I have seen, but I mean, it's some level of football. You don't know it already. Both teams don't really have a ton of stuff to play for. They're eliminated from the World Cup, the road to Qatar already. So they're doing this out of formality, fulfilling their fixtures. There's a lot of complaining now and a lot of stopping and starting of the game, as the El Salvadoran players are definitely trying to, you don't know it already. You lead, trying to utilize as much antics as they can. Throwing to El Salvador. Ball is now thrown by Laurent, finds Bonilla, and now a header from Serin. Reggaeboyz asking for a foul. Coach Hugo Perez is shouting at his players. Referee better not lose control of the game, because this is getting a little bit chippy here as Javon Brown pushed down one of the El Salvadorian. Ball is with Low inside his own box, inside his own area, finds King. King's moves to the right, steps away from one, finds Leon Bailey. Bailey has Gomez to go at. Good stop and turn by Bailey, finds Javon Brown. Brown sends trying to find Bailey back, but picked off by Gomez. Now ball is with Bonilla. Bonilla sends it to Cavallo. Cavallo now finds Enriquez. Enriquez looking for a long ball, trying to find Tamakas running across, but picks up by Lehigh. Reggaeboyz trying to get an equalizing goal. Ball is with Ravel. Ravel now to Low. Sending a long ball looking on the left side. Finds Daniel Green, who the depth control. Very good control from Green. Green send it, looking to chip it through for unrunning Ravel Morrison, but intercepted by Zavaleta. And a foul is called by the official on Daniel Green. Football family, what's your thoughts of what do you think of Daniel Green so far? 30 minutes so far. What do you think of Daniel Green? Put in chat. When I think about Daniel Green. I want Atafarai on the field still. Mariapa look like him, but Andre Gray look like him boss already. Ball is sent long. Ball is now with Bonilla. Bonilla in the Jamaican half, quickly stepped up by Low. Reggaeboyz quickly looking to try to spring Bailey or Gray. Intercepted by Serin. Now the ball is with Gomez. Gomez stepping around away from a challenge. Reggaeboyz trying to get a bit of pressure on. Not very unison pressure, but picked up by Speedy Williams and off Bonilla and throwing to the Reggaeboyz. Speedy Williams deep in his half. Taking a few touches. Finds Low. Stepping up. Finds Gregory into the El Salvadoran half. El Salvador 1. Gregory now running at the El Salvadoran defense. Finds Daniel Green. Daniel Green on the left side of the 18. Is trying to send it back to Speedy Williams. Intercepted by Serin. And an offside call there. And Bonilla is down again. 33rd minute of play as Nelson Bonilla is down for El Salvador again. And needing some more attention. DY says some girl thing the ref at Depa. No need to show a card there. Come on, say unlucky Ravel. What happened to we and dribble? Why we are gonna dribble all the time? Yeah, I dribble. You know what I'm saying? Primary school, Brookyboo football. Jamaican players definitely think they have an advantage in beating people off the dribble. The concern is that the El Salvadorian players are defending in numbers, and they're definitely trying to cut off the passes from the dribble. Yeah, we had them lift up the man, lift up the stretcher with the man, and him almost with Bunny, and him almost drop off. Oh, go on, yo. As Coach Hugo Perez prepares a sub, look like a young youth Hugo Perez I put on. And see, looks like one of the young under 23 players is getting ready to come on. Where's this? Steven is coming on. Or is this Vasquez? Steven is coming on the field for El Salvador. El Salvador leading the Reggaeboyz. Reggaeboyz winless in this round of World Cup qualifiers at home. Ball is back in play. Now we have Surin. Surin finds Gomez. Gomez passes intercepted by Brown. Surin picks it up. Surin definitely seems to be trying to pull the strings here. Ball is Richard King. Richard King looking to send Bailey through. Bailey on the run and cleared out by Martinez, and Bailey tripped over. I hope he's okay there. Yeah, we don't know, so the stadium grass is not the best, Can't have the ball trip over. So. No, ball throwing to the Reggaeboyz. Paul Hall shouting instructions. Brown. I remember say Andre Gray play a box cover. And throw in. Ball is back out for a throw into El Salvador. Reggaeboyz down 1-0, family. Reggae and we'll get you updates on Colombia, on other games going on in CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers. Colombia, Bolivia 0-0. 7 minutes in. Paraguay, Ecuador 0-0. All the games 0-0 in South American World Cup qualifiers. Just to remind listeners about South American qualifiers, Colombia, 2 games remain. Colombia is on the outside looking in, looking to get into that 5th spot for intercontinental playoff. Bolivia is also looking to get in. So that Colombia-Bolivia game is a very important game. Ball is with the boys. Bailey trying to dance around one. Trips over. Now he's back in control. Finds Speedy. Speedy sends it to King. King to Brown. Brown sends it back to Speedy. Speedy finds Bailey. Bailey back to Speedy. Speedy then opens the field and sends it to Ravel on the left side. Ravel sends it back to Mariappa. Mariappa standing in the center circle. Finds Lowe. Lowe now running into El Salvador in half. Bad pass by Lowe. Ricochet off Surin. Picks up by King. Ball is with Ravel. Ravel looking to try to set up a share. Finds Javan. Javan with a beautiful cross into the box, but it cleared out by the El Salvador player a little bit too big. That one had a beautiful curve on it, though. Very good, And the 20 or so Reggaeboyz fans that are in the stand, 20, how much I'm missing my count? 1, 2, about 30 or 50 people in that stand, so. That was a good cross there from Javier Brown. We just need somebody to be crashing at that back. Maybe Gregory Lehigh should be going in a little bit harder at that back post. Ball is with the Reggaeboyz. King in the center circle. Speedy Williams spins away from his man nicely, somewhat accidentally, but he still has possession. Finds Daniel Green. Daniel Green backs to Speedy. Ravel hunting the ball, looking for it. Now he gets it. In his own half. Mariappa. Mariappa finds King. King gets some option from Speedy. Speedy sends it to Green. Green. And Green is dragged back, but referee says play on, as Reggaeboyz are still in control. Low has it. Low. Still Damian Low. He's not getting any pressure, so he's looking for passes. He's just sends it back to telling the players to ease down, or calm down, or whatever. Finds Ravel. Ravel sends the King. King sends it in a box, looking to find Andre Gray. And Daniel Green trying to get in on that second chance, but it's picked up by Serin. Serin finds Gomez. Gomez sends it out. Stefan picks it up, but quickly recovers by the Reggaeboyz. Reggaeboyz up in the intensity, trying to get the equalizing goal before halftime. Ball is with Bailey. Bailey trying to send through Gray again, intercepted by Cavallo or Gomez. Reggaeboyz trying to recover back the ball. Ball is with Serin. And picked up by Javane Brown, and a foul is called by the referee. And Richard King talking to the referee. Yo, don't send it to the referee, just leave the referee alone. Reggaeboyz down versus El Salvador. Ball is sent back into play by El Salvador. And out again, a throw into El Salvador. Tamakas getting ready to take it. Taking his time, of course. Someone says Jamaica play goodish now, man. Them a bounce them ball. Yeah, I would say that. Ball is now with Gomez. Gomez to Cavallo. Cavallo sends it all the way back to Martinez in goal. Martinez sends it long, looking for Steven. Steven finds Enriquez. Enriquez finds Laren. Laren to Diego Serin. Diego Serin running into room, but Rafael Morrison running back and picks it over. Oh, a sliding tackle there from Tamakas. Rafael skipped the tackle. Finds Speedy Williams. Speedy Williams with a not a good pass back to Lowe, but Lowe was able to get control of it. Lowe sends it long, looking for Javane Brown. Brown heads it to Bailey. Bailey being shoved down by Gomez here, and a foul kick to the Reggaeboyz. A free kick to the Reggaeboyz. Reggaeboyz. Regin in the score a goal, family. Come on, we need a goal. We need a goal. Need a goal. And so, what? Well, yo, I don't even know what to say. We need a goal. We need a goal. Ball is with Enriquez. Enriquez looking for a run of Tamakas, who was busting a gut to get into the Jamaican, Stefan Vasquez was busting a gut to get into the Jamaican box with overhead. Ball is with Speedy at the top. Speedy playing around at the top of the 18 there. Now Mariappa on the right side. Sends it long. Headed out. Javane trying to find someone with these passes. Now here's Mariappa again. Mariappa sends it across to Ravel. Ravel looking for passes. He has Speedy Williams with him. Speedy now getting a bit of pressure from Diego Serin. Finds Gregory. Gregory finds Daniel Green. Daniel Green is pushed down. Referee says play on. Ball is with Cavallo in midfield. Cavallo looking for Vasquez. Vasquez on the right side for El Salvador. Vasquez gets into the box for El Salvador. And he was looking for a return from Tamakas. Messed up as Vasquez would have been in. And a free kick there. The elbow in the face of Gregory Lehigh there. And the referee is quickly out with the yellow card. Yellow card for Diego Serin. And that was a yellow. It's a foul on Daniel Green there. He just, yeah, in a replay, it don't look as bad. But yes, Serin gets a yellow card. Lowe is getting ready to restart play. Reggaeboyz down 1-0. Nations League is in the summer. Coach Paul Hall says this is a succession plan, using these games to putting together a succession plan at the press conference yesterday. Succession plan may not necessarily be going so well. Ultimately, he says he wants to have a culture of winning, but also importantly, he wants to know mentally how tough his players are. He alluded to about the mentality of the group and trying to build a culture that can foster growth and development of the team for competitions down the road. Free kick to the Reggaeboyz as Zavaleta foul Leon Bailey. Zavaleta was quickly out there into the back of Bailey. "43rd minute of play. Reggaeboyz needing a goal before we go in at halftime. Get you up to date on other games that took place today. Of course, the Azzurri, Italy. Italy's out of Qatar 2022. Italy will not be in the World Cup. They were eliminated today in the playoffs by North Macedonia. Free kick into the box for the Reggaeboyz, headed, and a shot. Daniel Green trying to get on the end of it, and a foul is called, and offside on the initial cross in by Ravel Morrison. And yes, I think Damian Lowe was cheating there, and he's definitely in an offside position. Yes, family. I mean, well, I just said Jamaica bouncing ball, good looking spell. Prime Minister Ravel with some decisive pass into the space on the right side. Wants to see more of this. DY said, take off Andre Great. Thank for the run, but no impact at all. Yes. Probably a time for Atafarai. And football family, if Atafarai score, we'll call him Atafaya going forward. Atafaya. So line up the name. Football family, we have Martinez with the ball for El Salvador in goal. Martinez sends it right to... Oh, and Daniel Green get piled again. And now Daniel Green decides to kick him down. Yo, man, I'm going to take step by Daniel Green, sir. Yo, at the second... Yo, family. At the second time, Dominguez piled him. Dominguez piled him one time, or as the Americans would call it, a sombrero. Impile him one time already, and them never kick him down. So impile him again, and then kick him down. So Daniel Green is getting a piling baptism by piling. Trust me. Ball sent long, but picked up by Andre Blake. Ball is now back with the El Salvadorian. Reggaeboyz looking a little bit disjointed as we go to halftime here. Seems to have lost their way. They were playing pretty well when they were going in search of an equalizing goal a few moments ago, but they seem to have lost their way. Maybe the disruption in play. Here's the ball with Cavallo. Cavallo to the pilot man himself, Dominguez. Dominguez then sends it to Zavaleta. Zavaleta, the goal scorer, finds Cavallo. Zavaleta, Tamakas is trying to salad our nutmeg Gregory Lehigh. That didn't work. So the El Salvadorian seems to be into this mindset now. We're going to turn on the style. A style, I'm a style, Bridget. Reggaeboyz looking for goals, whereas the El Salvador looking to turn on the tricks. Ball is with Tamakas. Tamakas finds Oriana in midfield. Taken away by Richard King. Richard King seems to have the license to go anywhere. Bad pass from King. Picks up by Gomez. Ball is now with Cavallo. Cavallo back to the pilot man himself, Dominguez. Dominguez to Zavaleta. Running out the clock as we approach halftime. Reggaeboyz 0, El Salvador 1. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, match day 12. Both teams entered today's encounter out of the road to Qatar 2022. They're pretty much playing out their schedule and looking forward to Nations League coming up in the summer and trying to assess and evaluate talent for potential upcoming matches. Ball is with El Salvador. Oriana finds Dominguez. Dominguez trying to squeeze it through for Enriquez. Picked off by Lowe. Enriquez pushing into Lowe's back, and Lowe grabs at the ball, and a free kick is called. And Just want to make the referees trying to make sure that everything is okay. And that's it, football family. First half, Reggaeboyz 0, El Salvador 1. Yo, I have to go whoop in the phone lines, because I don't even know if nobody want to call in. I don't even know if nobody want to call in. Let me see if I get the Zoom link up, because there's the Zoom link. If anybody want to call forward, call forward and just discuss a thing. There's the Zoom link, family. Let's take a look at other games that are currently going on. Paraguay leading Ecuador 1-0. Colombia, Bolivia 0-0. And football family, I meant to show you the standing in South American qualifiers. So let me go ahead and remind you of the games that are coming on for South American qualifiers tonight. Colombia versus Bolivia currently going on. Brazil, Chile. All the games are going on now in South American qualifier. Brazil, Chile, Argentina, Venezuela, Peru, Uruguay, Ecuador, Paraguay, and the standing in South America looks something like this. We have a situation where, of course, Brazil and Argentina have already booked their place, but the key thing is for that 5th place matchup, we're looking at Peru on 21 points, Chile on 19, Colombia on 17, Bolivia on 15 points in CONMEBOL in South America. So Colombia is playing Bolivia currently, and the 5th place team is looking to go to the intercontinental playoff. We'll look at the stats of the first half of the CONCACAF World Cup qualifier between the Reggaeboyz and El Salvador. Reggaeboyz trailing El Salvador 1-0 at the moment. Prime Minister says not much for green, even less from grey. Yeah. No, so the main thing, family, these 3 matches. I think what Paul Hall and the brass in charge of Jamaican football are trying to focus on for these 3 matches is to see who or what sort of what's the plan going forward. Jamaica have Nations League coming up in the summer. They have Gold Cup coming up not too far from that. So the key thing for Paul Hall is trying to assess, evaluate players. Do you continue with an Andre Gray? I think Andre Gray probably a time for move on right now. Time for move on. So those, and I don't know if you really need this game to really make a decision on Andre Gray. Andre Gray is up there, of course. Jamal Lowe is missing. I don't know if we expect to see a Mikel Antonio back for any of these competitions. That's heavily dependent on what happens with West Ham and how integral. I don't know. I don't know if I expect to see Mikel Antonio back for any of these games coming down, such as these are the Nation League games or these CONCACAF Gold Cup. I really don't know. So it's important to me that the Jamaican Premier League leading goal scorer gets some minutes on the field. And it's probably now is the best time as ever to just put him on. And I'm talking about Atafarai Bygrave. You can't put him on for 10 minutes or 15 minutes and then say, boy, you assess players that way. I think ultimately you want to give him more minutes on the grass. I know they have game against Canada coming up and the game against Honduras coming up. So I thought Leon Bailey looked all right. I think he started well. I think he looks all right. But he should have probably scored 1 goal. Should have probably scored a goal. And DY Segreal looked like big tree planted upon the field. no decisive runs. Yeah, man, him is a him. I'm not going to say him fat still, but him big. He's a big bone brother, and yeah. Stats on goal from the first half: 4 shots. For both teams, 3 on target for El Salvador. Position 53%, Reggaeboyz 47%. El Salvador passes and passing efficiency. Jamaica looking at about 86% passing efficiency, whereas El Salvador looking at a 79% passing efficiency. Now, I will say probably a lot of those passes for Jamaica is for the Reggaeboyz is in non-threatening areas. A lot of the objective, it seems, of the Reggaeboyz is to pass around at the back. And so, when you pass, as we all know, when we pass around the ball at the back, we'll definitely pad those numbers, making our passing numbers look a lot better than it would be in critical areas. So I'm gonna pull the stat up so the family can see first half stat. And then we're also gonna remind the family of the schedule for the games that are coming up later on this evening. First half stat for the game for the Reggaeboyz versus El Salvador: 4 shots each. Overall, it's a game. You can basically see why these two teams are not in the top half of the table. I mean, they're definitely, they have a lot of things to sort out. You can definitely see why these two teams are not in the top half of the table. So passing efficiency, 86% for the Reggaeboyz, 79%. Fouls, 7 for the Reggaeboyz and 6 for La Selecta. And the El Salvadorians have 4 corners, as opposed to the Reggaeboyz having 2. Reminder, family, of the standing look for this round of matches heading into tonight's games. We have Canada on 25 points, US and Mexico on 29 points, Panama, Costa Rica on 16 points, El Salvador, Jamaica sitting in 6th and 7th position respectively. El Salvador on 9 points, Jamaica is on 7, and Honduras down the bottom on 3 points. But even if it's anything, Jamaica try to finish in 6th position. You can't finish round a second to last. Come on. And so to winning tonight's game would be a big push to actually try to finish this campaign on a high. Scheduled for other games coming up tonight in CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. You have Mexico versus USA. Both teams tied on 21 points, of course. Costa Rica versus Canada. Big game for Costa Rica. This is in San Juan, Costa Rica. Costa Rica need this victory. Keylor Navas and company, Brian Guzman, Joel Campbell, and the entire Costa Rican family, they need this victory. Panama versus Honduras. Panama hosts Honduras. One suspect that Panama should take those 3 points from Honduras, because ultimately Panama cannot afford to make anything slide. No, they cannot afford to play around. I mean, the standing is that teams are running in for that 4th spot. The 4th spot goes into a playoffs, and Panama and Costa Rica are pretty much battling for that 4th spot. And so they have to make sure that they try to secure that victory tonight. Your thoughts, other takeaway from the first half, family? The Reggaeboyz down 1-0 to El Salvador. Let's see what the family's saying. Andre Gray is a bit of concern. People are saying that he should be off. Richard King, yeah, I think I like what I'm seeing from Richard King. The kid has potential, and if molded properly and given some guidance, I think he'll be fine. Looking at Ravel, I mean, this is probably the most active I've seen Ravel in any of these qualifiers, and unless someone can remind me where he's been more active, but he's been very commanding. I mean, and granted, the game is an up and down game, but he seems to be going towards the ball, the footballer, demanding it and trying to dictate play as much as possible from his position, even coming deep a lot of times. Let's take a look at update the score in CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers. What's going on down in South America? Keeping an eye on South American World Cup qualifiers. Big up to the family, and we need some shots from the midfield. Yeah, that might be a good thing. I think Ravel Morrison hit the post. The post probably still a rattle from that shot from Ravel, so that's a good thing. I mean, you need more shots from the midfield area. I think ultimately what will happen as this game goes on in the second half, you have to be careful of the antics of the El Salvadorian players. El Salvadorian players will try to, especially a young Richard King, he's going to have to be very mindful of the potential of picking up a second yellow card. So he's going to have to be very mindful of that, because the El Salvadorian players will try to incite some reaction from him to get that second yellow. In terms of scoring, doing some sort of rating of the players in the first half, Javian is making the runs. I don't know if he had one good cross, but Javian is a step up. And don't get me wrong, he's a step up in over the previous player that started in this position. Maybe I expected more from Javian. I think his upside is huge. I mean, based on watching him play in MLS, I want to see more of those crosses, more accurate crosses coming in more consistently, and be very, very decisive when closing the play down. So I like what I think Javian is one of those players that I would like to see a little bit more from in the second half. Try to get down that right side and give Leon Bailey as much option as possible. Now, the essential thing is that Bailey has to continue to make those runs. He has to be able to make those passes accurately to a Javian when he makes those crosses, or he himself has to make those crosses in or shoot accurately on goal. So, halftime, football family. Reggaeboyz trailing El Salvador, winless at home. Match day 12, CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. We're seeing images to remind family you can watch the game on Paramount Plus here in the States, or Hex Goal. It's also on Flow Sports in Jamaica, and also you can listen it on Class FM if you want to do it with radio commentary. Giving you a recap of what happened earlier in World Cup qualifiers. Italy is officially out. Italy eliminated by North Macedonia. Eliminated Italy. Just a bit of statistic from Fabrizio Romano on Italy. He's, of course, Italian. Big up to Fabrizio. Fabrizio says Italy's World Cup game was June 15, 2014. And that was a group stage game versus England. That was 2,839 days ago. The last knockout game for Italy was July 9, 2006. And that was a final against France, that infamous final infamous headbutt by the legendary Zinedine Zidane. And that was 5,737 days ago for Italy in World Cup knockout action. So Italy will miss consecutive World Cup. Their home unbeaten streak of 59 games ended at the helm of one North Macedonia, Goran Pandev, North Macedonia. Very, very defensive setup in that encounter, but they were able to sneak it late. Portugal defeated Turkey. Burak Yilmaz missed the penalty. Portugal ran out late 3-1. Portugal now will go on to face North Macedonia. The winner of that game will go on to Qatar 2022. Sweden will play Poland. Of course, Poland got in after the cancellation of the match versus Russia. So Poland will play Sweden for a chance to get to Qatar 2022. Teams that booked their place to Qatar 20. Japan officially booked their place. Saudi Arabia also booked their place. And imagine this, every time I think about Japan booking their place to a World Cup, remember in 1998, the Reggaeboyz and Japan made the World Cup at the same time, the first time for both of these nations. Both of them were in the same group, and so here we are in 2022. Japan has been a mainstay at World Cups every 4 years. The Reggaeboyz still to return to another World Cup. And yes, the financial situation between the two countries are huge. Japan, of course, a huge first world economy. Jamaica is a developing country economy, but regardless, Japan makes their return to the showpiece in world football. So I mean, as talented as we are, football family, there's no way that we shouldn't be able to get back to another World Cup, and here we are. Another campaign that started out with so much promise. Second half is on the way, family. We're back. I said I'm not going to waste no time to box cover. Second half action is back on the way. Reggaeboyz. And a handball is called quickly there. Referee called a handball as the Reggaeboyz trying to get on level terms. Reggaeboyz 1. Reggaeboyz 0, El Salvador 1. Trying to see if I get my clock going here. Waiting for the engineer to show up. Junior will join in later on in the show. He's running late. Here comes let me get this clock going in a second. Shot on goal for the Reggaeboyz, and we have to refresh this clock, and we're gonna get it set up here in a second. A shot from outside the box, that was Daniel Green. No substitution for Jamaica at this moment. We're in the second half of play. Reggaeboyz down 1-0. Looking for a goal. El Salvador. Goal scorer Zavaleta. As El Salvador continues to attack, Tamarcus in possession, and now a free kick is called on Daniel Green. And we're gonna be a little bit behind on this clock. It just started it, but we're in the 49th minute of play. Reggaeboyz winless at home throughout this campaign. Here comes the free kick to El Salvador. Ball is now played to Vasquez. Vasquez picks it up, finds Oriana. Oriana now stepped away by And it seems like Lowe stepping in hard there, trying to get possession, trying to send Daniel Green through. Lose out. Now ball is with Tamakas. Tamakas finds Henriquez. Henriquez. Oh, and a nasty foul there on Ravel Morrison by Henriquez. And referee is quickly out with a yellow card. Free kick to the Reggaeboyz. We're approaching 5th minute of the second half. Yes, a 2-foot tackle. Well, on the referee. That looked kind of red cardish. VAR. That was a dangerous tackle there. They do have VAR available, but no VAR review for that foul. Ball is with Richard King on the right side. Richard King looking to send it long. Intercepted by Carvalho. Vasquez in midfield for El Salvador. Held off Speedy Williams. Now finds Serin to Ariano. Ariano to Gomez. Or Dominguez. Dominguez, the piling man, or the sombrero man. He's piled Richard King, Daniel Green twice. Now ball is into the box looking for Tamakas. Cut out by King. Trying to find Bailey. Bailey overran the ball. El Salvador sends it back in. Ball is with Vasquez and quickly taken up by Andre Blake. Andre Blake sends it quickly to Gregory Lehigh. Gregory dribbling up to midfield. Getting a bit of pressure from Enriquez. Turns back, finds Mariappa. Mariappa now finds Devon Speedy Williams, who finds Gregory. Gregory now looking. Passes back to Lowe. Sends it back to Williams. Williams finds Ravel walking, looking for a long ball over a block, trying to get Andre Gray behind. Andre Gray in a bit of room, trying to get it under control. Sends it to Gregory. Gregory now finds Daniel Green. Daniel Green on the left side. Finds Speedy. Speedy now to Ravel. Ravel finds Javain. Javain finds Bailey. Bailey finds Ravel. Ravel back to Bailey. Ball is now with Javain. Javain back to Ravel. Reggaeboyz trying to knock it around, trying to find a way through the El Salvadoran fence. Here comes Leon Bailey at the top of the key, and a shot from Bailey coming inside and ricochet off Serin and out for a corner kick. Reggaeboyz trying to get their equalizer here. Reggaeboyz down 1-0, winless at home, match day 12. So yeah, tell me so we play. This is our sixth game at home, and we can't win a single game. Box cover, no sir. This the corner kick to the Reggaeboyz, as the referee is trying to get the players separated. A lot of jostling in the box. Bailey with the corner kick, send it inside, a free header by Mariappa, headed away. That was an opportunity there from Mariappa, and he missed it. Headed wide for a goal kick. Score update from South America. Colombia is taking the lead against Bolivia. Chile is trailing Brazil. And of course, Chile and Colombia and Bolivia all in that fight for that 5th spot in South American football. We'll keep you up to date on that score. Ball is sent long by Martinez. Enriquez is trying to jump in on the ricochet, cleared away by Damian Lowe. And the referee has stopped play now as Lowe seems to be down. Free kick called by the referee. Paul Hall patrolling the line. Lowe still down now. He's back up. Hugo Perez, coach of El Salvador, shouting instructions. Enriquez, and we're seeing the replay now. I mean, definitely a step from Enriquez as he tried to contest the ball. I mean, no heart. I mean, no malice in the tackle. No malice in the tackle. El Salvador leading the Reggaeboyz 1-0. Paul Hall said he's looking at players. He is assessing players. Nations League coming up. Of course, the Reggaeboyz Junior U20 World Cup Qualifier tournament starts in July or June. Here comes Vasquez. Vasquez looking to send in Henriquez overhead into the arms of Blake. Blake trying to get the boys going. Finds Evan Speedy Williams quickly. Williams turns. Finds Bailey. Bailey steps away from one around the midfield. Running in at the El Salvadoran defense. Seren for company. He's trying to walk around. Cavallo sends it into the box. And no one is there. And Daniel Green recovers. Daniel Green close to the corner flag. Trying to step around one. And ricochet off Daniel Green. And out for a throw in to El Salvador deep in their own half. Tamakas getting ready to restart play. Cameron says, we're going to win this. Wait, we are going to win this, but we need to be a little bit more urgent. Okay. Come on. All right, so you heard it here first. Cameron said, we are going to win the game, or we're going to win. I don't know if she needed to put if we're going to win, but she said, quote, we are going to win this, but we need to be a little bit more urgent. All right. So you heard it here first, family. Come on, say we're going to win. So my question was one. Eric Zavaleta with the go-ahead goal, 21st minute. Ball is now with Enriquez in Vasquez in midfield. Intercepted by Speedy Williams. Gray, back heels to Ravel. Ravel to Gray. Gray into the box. Gray shot! Oh, he missed that! Brother, come off of the field. Please, volunteer and come off of the man in field. Andre Gray 1-2 with Ravel. Maybe the angle was tight. Maybe. But at least get it on target. 10 yards out. Went for power. Into the bleachers of the stadium. No, I'm to do better than that. Got to do better than that. Goals win matches. Have to do better than that. No, warm up the next striker there. Ball is now with Gregory in midfield. Gregory finds Richard. Richard finds Low. Low dancing around in midfield, getting a bit of harassment from Henriquez. No, man. Wow, okay. I'm speechless. Andre Greer should have scored there. Andre Greer should have scored that one. And the UI said, take him off. Come on, say, so weird. What that? Not even on target? Yeah, man, I don't understand. No, that don't make no sense. No sense. He went for power and sky into bleachers. That make no sense. Here comes the Reggaeboyz, Javane Brown. And Gomez seemed to have shoved Bailey in the back there. But seems like the referee is called offside. No, I don't know if this one's going to go to VAR. Bailey was down. Reggaeboyz going in hunt for an equalizer. Here comes Rafael trying to walk around. Referee's not buying the dive in. Picked up by El Salvador, but overturned back to the boys. Low finds Brown. Brown in the El Salvadoran half. Sends it back to Low dolling a bit. And now he has to send it back to Andre Blake in goal. Yo, hold on. I can't believe Andre Gray. Wait, a big money striker that? No, sir. No, take him off there, please. How many chances does he need to score? Ball is in the midfield with Seren. Caval, Ariana now sends it right to Tamakas. Or Henriquez have Low for company. Low's pushing him down. Henriquez is asking for a foul. And he seems like he was finally seems to be given a foul. Yo. But this is one to watch, family. Watch this Henriquez versus Low battle. Because one of them might get a yellow card or red tonight. We're seeing the replay of the we're seeing the replay of what I thought was a push down on Bailey there, but he wasn't shoved. He seems like he just slipped. All right, free kick to El Salvador, right side of Jamaica's 18-yard box, a little bit away, not too far from the corner flag. Andre Blake is asking for two on the wall. El Salvador have 2 players standing over it. They're a committee of El Salvadoran players. 5 players standing at exactly about the penalty, close to the penalty spot. Green and Speedy Williams in the wall. Ball is sent, and he tried to score. Wait, and now the referee is pointing at something. Wow. He's tried to sneak. Lauren tried to beat Andre Blake at the near post, and Andre Blake seemed to be cheating out there a little bit, but he was quickly over to stop it. The referee instructed to retake the kick since something happened in the box. He didn't like what happened in the box. So now we get the kick again. Ball is sent back, and he tried again. And Andre Blake is waving his hand, telling himself, go from Yasa with that. Yeah, man, he cannot try beat CONCACAF big goalkeeper at him post there, so. Rivas is getting ready to come on. So El Salvador are getting ready to put on sub, and Paul Hall sit down there with him and I try figure out what next to do. Ball is now, Rivas is standing at the touchline for El Salvador. Here comes El Salvador, Tamacas find Enriquez. Enriquez versus Lowe again. The battle continues, and Lowe with a sliding challenge. Enriquez did get it across. Now here comes the Dominguez with a step, and referee says play on there. Jamaican player is still down. Dominguez is checking on Daniel Green there. And now the sub of Rivas is coming on. Game getting chippy, family. Game getting chippy. Damian too big for this. Hand extended is a foul. Maybe Damian not know the rule himself. Football family, my clock is a little bit slow, but we're 61st minute of the second half, so technically 16 minutes in. So the score is accurate. You're not seeing anything crazy. El Salvador is leading the Reggaeboyz 1-0. Lauren is coming off, Lemus is coming on, and they also had another substitution that took place. Let me see, it was the other sub Rivas came on, who Rivas came on for. Reggaeboyz yet to make a sub. Coach Paul Hall, I would think, would be the first one to pull a change. Andre Gray missed the sitter early on. Enriquez is off for El Salvador. Vasquez is, and Rivas is on. So Lauren and Enriquez are both off. Lemus and Miguel Lemus and Rivas are both on for El Salvador. El Salvador definitely going in, looking for an extra opportunity as a free kick is called on Daniel Green. As the foul is on Tamacas. So why take Paul Hall so long to make a substitution? We're in 63rd minute. Down 1-0. Meaningless game. Because we don't play for nothing. Andre Gray already missed a sitter. So what you calling me for players there for? Tell the man if you come get some more minutes on the field. Him forget some have subs? Actually, now I think we're seeing, is that Lamar Walker who's warming up. Lamar Walker seems to be warming up. Ball is with Seren. Seren sends it off to Cavallo. Cavallo in midfield. Dominguez, the pile man. And for those of you who joined late, Dominguez would have killed Daniel Green tonight and give him about 2 piles already. Ball is with Bailey, with Gray in midfield. Gray sends it to Brown. Brown, heavy touch. Ball is now with Bailey on the right side, running at Gomez. Bailey sends it into the box. Send that to Daniel Green with a beautiful header, but punched away by Dominguez and out for a corner kick. Good cross by Leon Bailey and good header by Daniel Green from about the penalty spot, actually. Very good header, very good placement. And almost into the top corner. Daniel Green running towards the ball here. But Dominguez punched it away. Corner kick to the Reggaeboyz. Bailey standing over it. Bailey sending it in. Reggaeboyz trying to get to the front post. There is Richard King. Bailey, ball is back with Bailey. Bailey sends it back in and ricochet off an El Salvadoran player and out for another corner kick to the Reggaeboyz. Reggaeboyz trying to get an equalizer. We're seeing the replay of the save by Martinez. Very, very good save by Martinez. And I pigeoned that ago, but he was able to knock it away. Very, very good save by goalkeeper Martinez for El Salvador. Corner kick to the Reggaeboyz. Leon Bailey standing over it. Bailey getting ready to restart play. Sends it in and headed back by Lowe across the box. Bailey then picks it up, knock it in, and Bailey was in an offside position. But I'm curious to know why Lowe didn't hand that on goal. Let's see the replay here. He's falling away, so he couldn't. Yes, he couldn't. Yeah, my bad. He couldn't head it on goal. He's falling away. Yeah, so we're not having a sub. This is true. Very good save by Martinez. We're not having a sub. I don't know if the coach forgets him have subs. Somebody page the coach and tell him to make a sub, no? Box cover. Here comes Speedy Williams in midfield. Brown sends it back to Blake in goal. Reggaeboyz do have subs warming up. Paul Hall is in the technical here, trying to shout instructions, trying to direct traffic from the side. Ball from Richard King, from Daniel Green to Ravel. Reggaeboyz, Javane with a cross. Heavy cross there. Bad cross. And this is something that Javane has to work on. Don't hang your head, baller. Don't hang your head. The cross, just take your time and put the ball in that box. Overhead cross, bad cross with. Don't hang your head. Don't. So you go. But those final crosses from him have to be something that he polishes up in his career to get better upon the attacking side. Defensively, I think he's compact, but the crosses need to be a bit better. El Salvador leading the Reggaeboyz 1-0. Martinez. Restart play, sends it long. Looking for Limas. Limas heads it in. Cavallo won the ball from this when there are two Jamaican players close by. Diego Rivas is also on the field. Striker. Paul Hall shouting instructions. Ball is now with Daniel Green. Daniel Green is fouled by Dominguez. Foul inside the Jamaican half. Lowe trying to get play going. Finds Speedy. Speedy Williams finds Ravel. Hey. If we lose tonight, if Reggaeboyz lose the game tonight and them get 50 fans, might as well them just give away the tickets for the Honduras game. Tuesday night or Wednesday night. Just make them school pin and them just come watch, because nobody not gonna pay $3,000 to come watch the game. Watch Honduras game. Here comes Reggaeboyz. Ball is with Javane Brown. Javane now looking to send a better cross. Javane. And none of the players. What to them forward here? Who was that who was moving out of the way? Better cross, Javane. That was a much better end product there from him. Free kick to El Salvador. Trying to see the replay of what actually happened in the box on that Javane cross. Lamar Walker will be the sub. Why? Where's that? A regular thing that, even though I'm not doing nothing from none of the games that we're watching play. It comes like Paul Hall is a continuation on the top of foolishness, No, I can't. Because you call youths, and you say them youth, you forget game, because you call them because you think that, they have the potential to play. And then in a meaningless game, you fouled with a regular who has not produced. One, go easy. Paul Hall need to go easy. Send on Atafarai by Grave. One, see the Atafaya brother come on the field. Throw into the Reggaeboyz. Javine gets us going, sends it long, looking for Andre Gray, overhit. Now ball is with Dominguez. Dominguez now cuts inside Daniel Green. Dominguez with a cool touch finds Gomez, finds Serin. Diego Serin now walking around one. Diego Serin dancing in the midfield. Finds Gomez, finds Ariano. Ariano now sends it on the side to Loren or to Cavallo. Cavallo now sends it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez finds Serin, who sends a pass trying to cut through. Trying to find Diego Ribas running, but well, finally we have a sub. Finally the coach member say him have sub. The Reggaeboyz getting ready a sub. But brown dog time, and it's the Attafire man. Attafarai Bygrave getting ready to come on. Box cover. 78th minute. Down 1-0 from 21st minute. Have man a miss goal, Andre Gray, and yet him still up on the field. And the Attafarai crew getting hot. And football family, if he does score, we're going to call him Attafire from now on. Throw into El Salvador. Of course, they're taking their time to get the throw in. Reggaeboyz getting ready to make a sub. Attafarai coming on to make his World Cup qualifying debut. Or is this his international debut? Daniel Green is coming off. So weird. Them can't take off Andre Gray. So Andre Gray can't come off of the field. What is? Gray can't come off of the field, family. Attafarai is on the field now. Reggaeboyz. Of course, he's the leading goal scorer in the Jamaican Premier League so far. Now he picks the ball up in midfield. Control, sends it to Bailey. Bailey now finds Gray. Gray, come on, time on, man. Ball is now with Javane into the 60-yard box. Cutting it back for Gray. He must score. He has to score. And he does score. Andre Gray. But it was Attafarai with the instant impact. Attafire. Andre Gray with the equalizer. Reggaeboyz 1. El Salvador 1. Yo. Tell us if a leg of the Attafarai, brother. Let him go. Reggaeboyz 1. Reggaeboyz have equalized under 50 people, or maybe 100 now in the stands. In the grandstand goes wild. Javane Brown with a very good cutback on a plate for Andre Gray. Took his time, got his feet sorted out, and put it into the goal they want to score right on the 6-yard box. So you can't miss that still enough. Reggaeboyz 1. El Salvador 1. Andre Gray with the goal. Attafarai was the one who started the play, laid it off to Gray, who found Leon Bailey, and then led to Gray Brown getting it. Now an El Salvadoran now now Paul Hall is telling the crowd to get hype. All 100 people, get hype. 150 now. Get hype. Paul is waving his hands at the crowd to get hype. Free kick to the Reggaeboyz. Leon Bale is standing over it. We're seeing Craig Bullhead Butler. Also, with him Eiley Fio. I'm Fio sucks Eiley, man. Leon Bale is standing over the free kick. The stage is set for Leon Bailey special. 25 yards out. Bailey now with the kick into the wall. And now it's back to Bailey. Bailey chips it over looking for Gray. Gray got muscled out of the way. Andre Gray with the goal. Now Reggaeboyz. Attafarai quickly putting on pressure on Diego Serin. Diego Serin gave it up. Sends it back to Gomez. Yo, there's nothing like a hungry player. You see, you have youths who as we say at Jamaica, try eat a food and them want something better. Yo, Andre Gray, them on the goose, them for them pots set already, them pot up on fire, so them good. Here comes the Reggaeboyz. Leon Bailey at the edge of the... Yo, pass the ball now, brother. Leon Bailey taking a shot, but a pass was probably a better option. El Salvador on the siege. And Low getting into the action, and now the ball is out for a throw. And Speedy Williams seems to have picked up a knock there, gingerly walking around. Yo, walk you off the family. Walk you off, walk you off, walk you off. Walk you off, walk you off. Throw into the Reggaeboyz. Ball to Leon Bailey. Definitely getting very active in the game. Very, very active now. Being integral in the goal. Leon Bailey's coming for the ball. Have to give him credit. Free kick to the Reggaeboyz again as Tamakas took out Gregory Lehigh. Free kick close to the touchline. Keep you up to date on other action. Bailey now standing. Bailey a move like Messi. I'm going to take all I kick them. Bailey now on another free kick. Getting ready. My move like Messi when he was at Barcelona in a lot of years. Take all I free kick them. Leon Bailey standing over the kick. Trying to send this into the 18-yard box. One person in the wall. Ball into the box. And Atafarai looking to get a head on. Cleared out. Now ball is with Javain. Javain finds Bailey. Bailey now back with it. Ball, a beautiful pass into the box. And is he offside? The flag wasn't. I'm trying to see if the flag was raised. But was it Damian Lowe? Yes, he was slightly off, but ooh, that was a tight one. That would be something for me. Hey boy, Damian Lowe scored a goal. A beautiful pass from Bailey. 1-on-1 in, and the offside wasn't called. It was out for a corner kick. The goalkeeper saved it. That should have been a goal. Should have scored it. Missed opportunity from Damian Lowe here. Corner kick to the Reggaeboyz. Leon Bailey standing over it. And I'll be saying Leon Bailey a lot more for the rest of this coverage. He's definitely dictating play, driving the Reggaeboyz forward, driving them for a victory. He's standing over the corner kick. Sends it into the box. Poor corner, didn't clear the first man. Ball is back to Bailey. Return from, now he drifts around Tamakas into the box. Bailey blocked off. Mariappa trying to get at the end of it. Oh, Dominguez and Serin cuts Bailey out of his shoe. And El Salvador. Diego Serin, a general, still in on the man, a cut man in the box. That's all. Ball picks up by the box. Bailey trying to send it into the box, but picks up by El Salvador. Cavallo now walks away from one Reggaeboy. Now finds Rivas. Rivas gets a crunching tackle from Javain Brown. Rafael Morrison comes away, and Rafael Morrison walks around one. And he's fouled at the top of the 18-yard box. Cleared out by Lemus. Lemus says, yes, I go. I fouled him. No big deal. And another opportunity close to the goal. This one is probably about 20 yards out for Leon Bailey to step up and try to score something special. And, yo, the crowd is hype. Flagman and wave. Not like Capleton flagman, but the flagman and wave. Ravel Morrison and Leon Bailey both standing over it. Ravel seems to have possession of the ball. Maybe a suggestion that he will take it. Martinez in goal for El Salvador, trying to direct his wall. Reggaeboyz 1, El Salvador 1. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, match day 12. We have Mexico versus USA, 10 p.m. Canada versus Costa Rica, 10:05 p.m. Panama, Honduras, 9:05 p.m. Coming up closer. And the free kick was taken, but it was over the top. Yo, just as I looked at some other statistics, the free kick was taken. Substitution for El Salvador, preparing more subs. Cavallo, Santa Maria is on. Santa Maria is on for El Salvador. They're also preparing another sub. So Paul Hall now empty the bench. Oriana is coming off and Martinez is coming on. And Cameron said El Salvador is in shambles. Yes, well, Martinez is on. Reggaeboyz has definitely upped the tempo. They're definitely taking in the ascendancy, and they need a go-ahead goal to kind of secure, not kind of, to secure this victory. Paraguay leading Ecuador 2-0. Colombia leading Bolivia 1-0. Uruguay leading Peru 1-0. Brazil 2-0 over Chile. Carnival World Cup qualifiers. Dominguez was foul. Referee called by play. No, we're gonna get the restart. And Atafarai kick Dominguez there, who seemed to have lowered his head. Now Dominguez sends it off to Serin. Serin getting a bit of pressure. Reggaeboyz hunting the ball. Even Andre Gray running around hunting the ball. There's sense of urgency here from the Reggaeboyz. Long ball out for Martinez, headed by Brown. Now here comes Gomez. Gomez to Serin. Serin in midfield has always been a release valve for El Salvador as he chips it out to Dominguez after taking on two players. Now the ball is in the midfield to Rivas. Rivas finds Santa Maria. Santa Maria back to Serin. Serin to Gomez. Ball is now on the left side. El Salvador in possession, just knocking the ball around, trying to put the brakes on the surge from the Reggaeboyz. As a mispass there from Gomez, Reggaeboyz back onto it, trying to find Bailey, and a sliding tackle there. Leon Bailey's down, holding his ankle. Let's hope he's okay. Ball is now with Vasquez. Vasquez finds Santa Maria. Santa Maria finds Tamacas. Tamacas giving the run around to Gregory Lehigh. Rivas. Rivas finds Santa Maria. Tamacas into the Reggaeboyz 18-yard box and almost in on goal. Just a heavy touch. Javane Brown was there to close it out as Tamacas cuts his way around Richard King. Heavy touch. And he was almost in on goal. Good covering from Javane Brown there. Saved the goal. And I think they're checking to see if Tamacas was fouled there. Doesn't look like he was touched by Richard. El Salvadorian players might be asking for some sort of review from VAR. Tamacas is down inside the box. We're still trying to get some sort of a verdict on whether it's a penalty or is it a goal kick or a corner kick. I don't know. We're seeing images of Paul Hall. Paul Hall is waving somebody off. I don't know who is he talking to. Is he talking to Coach Hugo Perez? He's waving Perez, telling Perez to go into his box. Seems like I don't know who is he talking to. The game is definitely, if it's two box side, why them chippy? Why them never have strength when them play the other side them so them can do in that top part of the table? Of course, we don't want to see any player get injured. Definitely a no-no. Come on is asking, so we now make no more sub. You know what? I'm gonna call Paul Hall right now and remind him say him have subs for me. Reggaeboyz have only made one sub. So it seems like Coach Paul Hall is in discussion with his coaching staff. The subs are still warming up. Tamacas is getting treatment. Now he's been stretchered off. Yeah. Tamacas now seems like he's fine. Got a bit of the magic spray. It's a corner kick to El Salvador. Getting ready to send the ball back in. El Salvador, Diego Serin sends it back in. Rivas free at the back post, but overhead from Serin. Rivas caught up to it. Finds Dominguez. And the ball was seems to have ran out. He couldn't count up to it. Seems like, yes, it was out for a throw. Throw quickly taken by the Reggaeboyz. Trying to find Bailey. Now quickly out again for a throw. Reggaeboyz trying to hurry up. Get things going. Some sort of urgency. Ball is into Bailey. Bailey to Brown. Brown to Williams to Bailey. Bailey with a bit of room. Send it wide to Gregory. Gregory on the left side. Looking to chip it into the box. Not a good cross. And headed out. And a corner kick to the Reggaeboyz. Reggaeboyz getting another opportunity trying to get a go-ahead goal. Reggaeboyz leading El Salvador. Not leading. Looking to take the lead against El Salvador. Currently 1-1. We're in the 85th minute of play. Leon Bailey standing over the corner kick. Paul Hall trying to get the crowd ready. Trying to get them hype. Trying to get some energy. Bailey with the corner. Sends it in. And a shot from Revel from out of the box. Very well planned. I don't know if that's a training routine, but it seems like they've talked about it. But it ricocheted and it was cleared by El Salvador, who comes away with it. And instantly the Reggaeboyz was under pressure from a corner kick. Instantly. Throw into to El Salvador. La Selecta. Limas. The Serin. Bailey takes it off Serin. Bailey running at Gomez. Zavaleta giving him cover. Gray running with him. He sends it to Gray, but Gray was trying to hold his line. Not on the same page here, but Gray somehow recovered the ball. Yeah, Gray to the box. Sends it to Speedy Williams, who cannot find the back of the net. How did Speedy Williams not score that? Oh my God. El Salvadorian players diving in. Speedy Williams from 3 yards out. Yo, the tree that the heavy man himself, Andre Gray, dancing around people. Speedy Williams had 2 players on him, but I thought he had to step to the ball, and he was able to get there first. Yellow card now to Lowe. And I don't see the infraction why Lowe is getting a yellow card. The game has definitely gotten chippy. Late in the game. Definitely gotten chippy here. Referee's trying to take control of the situation. Another sub is being prepared by the Reggaeboyz. Another sub coming on. Speedy's coming off. Howell coming on. And there seems to be a pause here. Now it's given the green light. Howell is on and Speedy Williams is off. Boy, it's kind of, I mean, it's a last roll of the dice. I mean, for Romain Howell coming on to help to shore up that midfield. A Waterhouse players, a defensive midfield player. So we'll get a look at Romain Howell in that midfield position, sitting in the Speedy role. Reggaeboyz will play Canada 4:05 p.m. on Sunday. We will do a watch along. Don't know if 2 people or 3. Don't know we have the wall-to-wall coverage. Football channel this. You know, even though I know a lot of Reggaeboyz fans will not care about watching or listening to any more of the Reggaeboyz games for now. They need a break. Ball is with Atafarai, who tried to find Bailey, but out for a throw. Limas getting ready to restart play. Limas sends it in. Throwing, looking for Enriquez. Ball is now with Serin. Serin, always an option for El Salvador. Picked off now by Romain. Romain now finds Gregory. Reggaeboyz trying to go for a go-ahead goal. Gregory pushing into the box. Running around one player. Using his speed, but left the ball behind. Ball is with Romain. Romain walking around. Oh, we had our defensive midfielder just company field and I want driven around people. Come on, man. Keep the ball moving. Gregory sends it long to Atafarai. Atafarai getting a bit of pressure from Tamacas and Gomez. Picks up a throw deep inside the El Salvadorian half. Gregory getting ready to get the throw in. Looking for a long throw. Gregory with a long throw in. Atafarai heads it on, but no one running in, looking for the rebound. Ball is now with Mariappa. Ball was cleared out and picked up by Mariappa. Ball is with Javane Brown. Javane Brown busting a gut, getting around the box. Cuts it to Leon Bailey into the 18. Leon sends it to Mariappa with a shot. And Mariappa at the top of the 18 on mark kicks it into the sky. Almost like a field goal. How the box cover just see. But very good play from Javane Brown. Going down the right side. Cutting it back to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey then lays it on a plate for Andre Mariappa. And Mariappa kick. Yo. So you go, old man. So you go. 4 minutes of added time, family. 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes of added time. Reggaeboyz versus El Salvador. 1-1. Kicking off at 9 o'clock. Panama versus Honduras. Mexico versus USA kicks off at 10 p.m. El Salvador picks up the ball. Serin feeling for handball. Low comes away with it. Low looking to send Andre Gray on, and too far ahead and into the arms of Martinez. Martinez then rolls it to Zavaleta. Reggaeboyz yet to win a game at home in this round of World Cup qualifiers. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers 2022 World Road to Qatar. Top 3 automatically goes to Qatar. 4th place to Intercontinental Playoff. El Salvador and Jamaica both already eliminated, along with Honduras. Basically playing out the rest of their schedule. Ball is with Zavaleta. Inside his area, Zavaleta just kind of marshalling, managing the minutes, getting a bit of pressure from Andre Gray. Martinez sends it long. Now trying to get behind Mariappa is Rivas, but it ball eventually turns over and back to the Reggaeboyz. Now it's with Romain Howell. Romain sends it to Low, looking to send a long ball, not on the same page. Yeah, look like a draw match this now, family. Speedy's an intelligent baller. What that Mariappa 4 minutes of added time, Bailey should have curled that. And 18 boss. Number 18 boss. No, which number 18 you talk? Come on. I mean, we don't know, you don't know the Reggaeboyz and baller. Off the top of your head. Atafarai. You can't say the man Atafaya boss already. Throwing to El Salvador. Yo, I draw a match this family. 1-1 this a match I done. 93rd minute. Did we answer any more questions? Not from no, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, I don't necessarily see anything where Paul Haller talk about play young ballers and get them valuable minutes and succession play. I don't see any of that. This is like a Tapper 2.0, right? That's all. Ball sent long by El Salvador. Serin, always there for an option in midfield. Finds Tamacas to Dominguez. Limas. Paul Hall shouting instructions. Limas. El Salvador is just pretty much just managing the clock, running. Team started 1-1 in the first encounter in San Salvador, and it seems like it will end 1-1. Here comes Tamacas. Pushing maybe one last chance for El Salvador. Sends it into the box. El Salvador has almost Rivas with a chance, but couldn't get it down on target, and so the ball went out for a goal kick. Sent long. And now Atafara is down. And a free kick to the Reggaeboyz. One last opportunity. Put everybody in that box now, brother. Free kick at the midfield. Put everybody in that box. All goalkeeper go in that box. Andre Blake go in that box. And the referee is not even going to allow. That's it, family. The referee is not going to make them take the free kick. It's all over. Reggaeboyz won. El Salvador won. Why? Still winless at Independence Park. Yeah, that's it. Football family. We not gonna tarry too long. We'll get the final statistics and just get a recap on the other games that are currently going on. But we not gonna tarry too long on this watch along. We not tarry too long. We don't need to do no exhaustive post game analysis. We don't need to dissect and prepare for what's ahead after, right now. I mean, there'll be more things to do. That discussion. The Reggaeboyz will play Canada on Sunday at 4:05 p.m. We'll do a watch along for that game, and that will also lead into our flagship Ballchat show at 5 p.m. So we'll continue to do the watch along. I mean, and just continue to support the young players that are the new group. I thought Andre Gray, even though he did score, he's not efficient enough in front of goal. And it's always been a chronic problem for Jamaican football as far as I can remember. And Andre Gray seems a continuation of that problem. I mean, we need somebody who can be surgical in front of goal, who, doesn't get many chances but have a high conversion rate. Andre Gray should have scored 2 goals tonight. And, the final statistics, just to give you the final statistics, we'll go to the final statistics before I check out of here. And we'll also look at the schedule of the games that are coming up later on tonight, and also give you an update on the scores in South American World Cup Qualifier. So final statistics, 17 shots on goal for the Reggaeboyz, 7 shots on target for El Salvador, 5 on target, 17 shots for Reggaeboyz, 7 for El Salvador, 5 on target for the Reggaeboyz, 3 for El Salvador. Possession, 52%, Reggaeboyz 48%, El Salvador, La Selecta with 48% possession. The passing accuracy, 82% passing accuracy for the Reggaeboyz versus 77% for El Salvador. Fouls, 16 fouls to 17, pretty much even in that category. 7 corners to 5. Them two teams, pretty much, we can basically see why they are not in the top half of this thing, because they are where they are. And tonight's encounter is just a confirmation. So they are somewhere around the 6th to 7th best team in CONCACAF. Football family, we're going to give you a reminder of the schedule, the games that are coming up. Mexico versus Team USA. Of course, USA is without Serginho Dest and Weston McKennie. Those two linchpin of Greg Berhalter's outfit. Huge game in El Azteca. Canada versus Costa Rica. I am not sure if Alphonso Davies will play tonight. I know he returned to practice recently for Bayern Munich after recovering from a COVID infection. There was reports our coach, Julian Nagelsmann, spoke about heart issues, so he was out for a while. So it's good to see him back on the grass, getting some Junior Pringle want come in and add some minutes. The engineer want forward and drop in for a little bit before we lock you off. Engineer, what go on, family? Panama versus Honduras is another game that is also huge tonight. We're gonna just do an analysis of what transpired. Now that the engineer is jumping on, let's get the engineer audio up. Engineer, you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, family.
Yeah.
Your thoughts? I mean, it's two bug sides playing out in a bug contest. I mean, your thoughts?
It's a glorified practice game. It really was. I remember I said on the show that it was going to be some buck up goal. It was going to be something. The El Salvador goal off the corner. What my defender name? Number 6.
Number 6, Richard King.
Richard King. You know. I think he had a good game. No, it was his fault while the goal scored. He had a couple of brain farts during the game, right? But that is understandable for a young player trying to prove himself, right? My thoughts on the game though is, and this is no disrespect to Paul Hall, but you know how Netherlands and Johan Cruyff came up with the total football. Not Johan Cruyff, but the Netherlands football, total football, right?
Yeah.
I think I think Paul Hall is onto something, but we can call it everybody has run up and down football. Because there were times when I'm watching a game and I see King playing as a midfielder, right?
Yes.
There were times when I have to ask, who is, other than the goalkeeper and Gray, we know those are the only set positions that were on the field. After that, it's like a man just running a space. Right? And it just occupies a space. And it worked against El Salvador. It really did. That's why I'm not disrespecting the style of play. It's just, it was funny to me to see King running straight in the midfield and everybody expected him to do it. It wasn't like when we sit down and watch Fridge running in midfield and I said, what the hell is he doing? It actually looked like this was what they intended, and they wanted to move the ball quicker on the wings, which is what I like, and I like the direction of the team. Bailey should have scored early though.
Yeah, that chance where he went around the goalie, and it took a while. The touch took it away from him. But Andre Gray should have scored too. So, Reggaeboyz left a few chances on the field, but that's kind of the reflection of this campaign. It kind of the what's the word? I'm lost for word. You know, for this
that was a personification of the Jamaican football for the last 4 years.
Yes,
it was in that game. But to be honest, though, this is one of the first, other than the Costa Rica game, when Javon East kicked the ball over the bar. This is the first in a very long time I see a Jamaica team that pressured the opponent goal. Not consistently, but enough times for the opponent to respect it.
Okay.
If that makes sense. But I like how they were trying to go down the right wing. There were a certain aspects of the game where I can say, you know what, I like what I'm seeing. But the question that I have to ask though is, if Jamaica had something to gain out of this game, if we were fighting for a World Cup qualification, would we have played as wide open as we did? Because I think we played wide open football today. I really think so.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think they would have played as exposed as they did. I mean, but this was an opportunity for the coach experiment a little more, and more importantly, you know, Paul Hall is not really new to this thing, right? Because remember, Paul Hall came in with a lot of fanfare as the Tapa assistant, right? And he was the one that was in charge of that famous team that got kicked down by Panama. So my assessment is that at this stage, now it's about almost a year now, or whatever, how long Paul Hall there. I expected a more, he talked about, high intensity ball game. I expected a little bit more and demand a little bit more of that from Paul Hall team. I am not necessarily sold on this idea that Paul Hall is a senior men's coach. And what I mean by that is that he seems to be a more developmental coach. He spoke about it saying he's a developmental coach. I think he's probably more someone who's more adept to developing U20s, U17, U18s, building and funneling those players to somebody with sense in the senior team.
Okay.
That's what. Now, can you afford both? I don't know, but I don't necessarily think because he seems to lack the same in-game management things that Tapa lack. Because it's like him forgets him have subs. Because you don't know, so the big part of football game is how you adapt to the things, the small battles that are taking place within the game. How you adjust tactically. How you see the things before the other coach do it and make an adjustment. I thought he took so long to make an adjustment and put on another striker. He took off Daniel Green. I would have taken off Andre Gray. But then Andre Gray scored. But then I think that anybody who not at the position, they would have scored.
So let me ask you this question then. Because watching the game from the opening kickoff up until the 60th minute, did you feel like Jamaica wasn't going to score? Because I felt like Jamaica was going to score and score often.
Did I feel like they weren't going to score? No, it's hard to answer that question. I think I saw moments like there were potential opportunities to score. Yeah, Bailey had a chance. But there was moments that once El Salvador got into the game, right? El Salvador, Diego Sorin, number 7 in midfield for El Salvador, was constantly triggering the passes and pulling the strings for them.
Right.
I wasn't necessarily sold on this idea that Jamaica was going to necessarily convert chances. That was always a concern for me after knowing how inefficient we are in front of goal. So, I was cautious in terms of do I think they were going to score and score many?
I thought it's all like it was like since you don't have a history of them converting chances. I got you. So, but for me though, while I was watching the game, I think El Salvador scored against the run of play, right? And that pushed Jamaica back a little bit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Jamaica was on the front foot. They looked lively. The ball wasn't stuck in the midfield. The ball was getting to the wing. If I can't remember the right back name right now.
Javier Brown.
If Brown could square a good ball at least 2 times in a row, Jamaica would score off of those crosses because he got so many opportunities to put in some good crosses, right? So watching it, I'm thinking to myself, I don't think it was a tactics thing. I think it was more a personnel thing. Where Paul probably watching now, and Paul probably thinking to himself, if I am going to be here the next 2 years, I know I need a right back, right? I know I need a holding midfielder. I know I need a striker. So those are things that Paul probably should be thinking to himself, And the other conundrum for Paul Hall right now is where does Bailey play? Like, what is Bailey's best position? Because I think Bailey ate up a lot of space that Gray would have liked to run in. So I am encouraged with what I see from Jamaica. I'm happy that them score a goal and draw the game, because I would really hate to be on the show right now, picking up for Paul Hall saying, no, he's good enough, he's a good enough coach, and then you will come back and say, well, they might have got 5 straight losses or whatever. So what will we do with that? I mean, I think the direction is right. I really do. And I think King and Law together. I don't like the three defender thing. I wish we will play a back 4, but I really like King. I really like him.
Okay. So.
And I think I'm looking at it. I'm thinking the potential is there. I really do think we have something that, like you said, a coach with sense. Give this team this developed, this chemistry built team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Paul Hall changed the chemistry of the team. It's a different vibe coming off the field. Maybe it's because I'm playing at El Salvador. But it's a different vibe. I see from Jamaica where the players them actually look like they enjoy playing football with each other, in my opinion, right? So the chemistry is built. Now, if you give this 11 to a brother with more sense, maybe them destroy El Salvador 4-0, right?
Yeah.
If I was a JFF, I would invest in Paul Hall, and instead of trying to get that coach with sense, after this weekend, after this international break, going into the Nations League, or whichever the next competition is, that gap in between it, invest a little money and make Paul Hall become that coach with sense. You already have the coach that can build the chemistry. You already have the coach that can seemingly bring in the UB40s. I have the local man, and everybody seems to be in harmony. You already have that. Why risk losing that, running down another coach? Invest in the coach that you have. Invest in the staff that you have right now. Give him until the World Cup, and say build on what you have right now.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? You know, his tenure wraps up in a few days. So
right.
we'll see what happens, because his original contract is till the end of the World Cup qualifying round, and so of course it finished next week. So he says that he will have conversation with the JFF. He's also said that, you know, regardless if he's not the guy, he would like to put things in place that whosoever come behind him, you know, so forth, like a succession plan.
Right.
But he seems to say that he wants to be the man. I don't know. Win a game, brother. Win a box cover game.
Yeah, that is the notch against him. That is really the notch.
And I mean, ultimately, you can build chemistry, you can do whatever you want, but as so many coaches will tell you, this is a win business. And
that last game,
yeah,
that is the one. So we'll play who? Costa Rica, Honduras.
The last game, I'm trying to, when they were leading.
No. The last game this round, Tuesday.
Oh, the last game against Honduras.
Yeah, he have to win that game.
Okay, he have to win that game. All right, cool.
Yeah, we know we're gonna lose to Canada Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
If we draw with Canada, just give the job right now.
Okay. I mean, but what if him draw with Canada and lose to Honduras?
I would highly consider giving him the job, because Canada is playing to win, right? So if you can motivate a bunch of players who don't necessarily have anything to gain, And they were playing us on cold, rain, and go out there and draw. Yeah, you seem to have a pulse of the team. Now, if you draw with Canada, you should not lose to Honduras.
Okay.
Shouldn't lose to Honduras.
All right. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up. Just want to update you on a few scores. We're watching South America very closely because of that fifth spot. Peru sitting in that fifth spot. They're currently losing 1-0 to Uruguay. They're sitting on 21 points. Colombia in that sixth spot on 20 points. Colombia is defeating Bolivia. 1 game to go. In that that fifth spot will automatically gives them a chance for an intercontinental playoff. So Colombia is looking to try to secure a chance to get back to another World Cup. And also another big news what happened to the Italy gone. I mean, never hear your thoughts on this one. Yo, you hear me? Seems like we've lost Junior there. Alright, family. Reggaeboyz, to recap, Reggaeboyz 1, El Salvador 1. Seems like we've lost the engineer connection.
I'm back.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I was just trying to get your thoughts on the big bad Italy not being at the next World Cup.
Boy, you know, like I say in the chat, Italy is always, they are the true Jekyll and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It's either they are a great team or them just wet the bed. There's no mediocre Italy team that ever got to a World Cup. It almost feel like Italian Federation say, I hear me, but I'll go World Cup in the car, would have a good squad this year. So would I go World Cup? So but fun and joke aside, I think Macedonia, I mean, them earn it. You score a goal in stoppage time. But Italy had 35 shots versus Macedonia was a 4 or 6. I just saw football going on, but you have to make use of your chances. I mean, can you explain it? Because I don't know. To me, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. But there was a red flag early still when you hear that the Mafia try find back Super Mario.
Balotelli.
Yes. Yep. So there was a serious concern about conversion or scoring goals in that setup. So and like you say, you have to score your chances. You have to score your chances, and and Andre Gray could have secured a victory tonight for the Reggaeboyz. And this is why when you can find people who can score goals, you take care of them, man, because ultimately you give them whatever they want, because those are very, very precious players. So Italy suffer from that. Them lack of a goal scorer, and of course the missing of Chiesa is also a problem for them too. But them gone to them yard. Party. Quick prediction again. Mexico, USA. You gotta watch the one there. Quick prediction. Mexico, USA in a 47 minutes.
Of course, I'm running home right now just to sit down and watch it. I feel Mexico got beat up aside.
Yeah, so if you're Greg Berhalter, you have Mexico tonight in Mexico, then you have Panama at home, then you have Costa Rica in Costa Rica. Do you play your best team against Panama on Sunday and just kind of run out a semi-best team tonight, knowing that, I have a chance of beating Panama and securing my spot to Qatar?
Yeah, especially with all the injuries that them have. I think the injuries is what? Because I get the vibe like the Federation, the US Soccer Federation, is already setting up the rhetoric that they've injury plague. So I expect Berhalter to quote unquote experiment tonight. I don't see the starting lineup coming up on the road, but I don't expect a strong US 11 or the strongest available 11. I expect that versus Panama. I really do. I think we put all their eggs in that Panama basket,
And
knowing that, yeah,
and if if he does go that route and put all them egg in a Panama basket and them get them belly dropped, them buggy dropped tonight. I mean, psychologically, how does that affect them?
it don't, because that team has been through enough battles together. Remember, I don't, 4, 5, 6 years ago, when not even 4, like 3 years ago, when Ballchat just started, and I said I like what Berhalter doing with the young American team. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
Carry them go some places and then get them head beat off. Those games have prepared them for a moment like this now, where he can now look at them and say, look, it is what it is. We're going to Mexico short-handed. We're carrying a knife to a gunfight. Let's be sensible. Let's not go there and lose. Let's not lose a game twice. I know that is against the coach's Bible. I know that is a cardinal sin for coaches. But let's be honest. Let's speak the truth. So let's go out there, give our best effort against Mexico, but keep in the back of our mind that we want to be as healthy as possible going into the Panama game. Which means we now go out there and get caught up in the fanfare of the rivalry. Because we don't want a red card, we don't want an injury. Because Panama is a game we're going for. And I think the players are prepared for that mindset.
DY said, big up DY. DY said, boy, I'm disappointed. Man, them get multiple opportunities to take this game. Andre Gray was the problem tonight. He should have scored a couple goals at least. Junior, the starting 11 is out for the big game. US going with Stefan in goal, Robinson, Zimmerman at the base of a 4. On the left, you have Anton Robinson and Yedlin on the right. Then pull back for Yedlin because Des is injured. In the midfield, they got Tyler Adams, Musa, and Kellen Acosta. They got Pulisic, Ricardo Pepi, and Timothy Weah leading the line. Tata Martino going... Yeah?
I take it back. He's trying to win this game.
He's trying to win this game.
Yeah.
Tata going with Ochoa, Montez, Vasquez in the middle of a 4-back 4, Artiga and Sanchez on the right and left. Alvarez, Rodriguez, and Hector Herrera, the man who bossed the midfield against us. Boy, that brother just... Jamaican players supposed to still have nightmare about Herrera. Jamaica and Manchester United players.
And man, shut up, man.
Supposed to have nightmare about Herrera. Jimenez, Corona, and Lozano leading the line for Mexico. Mexico
big side. That's a better.
Yes, Mexico need this win, right? They need this.
Yeah. And Tyler Adams got his hand full.
Yeah.
I think a game like this is where you're going to see the true value of a Western McKinney. Because if them man they eat up space in the midfield.
Yes. And Junior, we don't suspect any sort of upset with Panama and Honduras, right? Honduras now have nothing to play for. Surely Panama won't let Honduras beat them. And the game is in Panama.
No, the football gods. I think Panama is already ordained to be the 4th place team. So no, I don't expect anything.
Okay.
I don't expect anything crazy. Especially with them knowing that them going to the USA. If like, all right. So if like you see what I said, Greg Berhalter would say, let's not get injured because we're looking to the Panama game. Panama should put all their eggs in this basket and give themselves a cushion against the USA.
Yeah, big game for Panama. Panama is currently going on 21st minute 0-0. Why Panama run up in a one bus tonight because a 4-5-1 formation. Coach Gomez of Honduras run out.
But Benton, gas expensive, you know, so by halftime, Honduras bus might run out of gas.
And interestingly, them roll out Romel Cueto was the ball
Oh
off of
my.
them. It's so apparent that he was missing from the earlier game. So Reggaeboyz won, El Salvador won. The hunt for victory at home in the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers continue, my family. So I eat that, you know.
Yeah, but hey, when I last game, Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday, right?
The last game. Let me make sure I find it
I
here.
know you have Sunday.
We have Sunday and then we have Wednesday. Let me look at the schedule coming up real quickly. So give me 1 second there. So I get.
Because I'm going to predict it now. Wednesday, I will play that
Wednesday. So Panama have USA Sunday and then I have Canada on Wednesday. So Panama must win tonight.
Must win. It's a must win game. Must win. But I'm going to predict it now because Jamaica, Paul Hall is going to have a coaching clinic against Honduras.
And
I want to win.
And when you say coaching clinic, what exactly should we be looking for? Because the man can't say anything, you know. And then him not outline the parameters of what him say or the guidelines of what him say.
I'm going to outline the parameters.
And when him forward, him say, you see, Paul Hall, I will put on a coaching clinic, and we say, well, we never know what you're talking about exactly.
All right. So remember I said that Jamaica, the Dutch, the Netherlands, Barcelona style football was total football, right?
Yeah.
I am going to say Jamaica is going to coin a phrase, run up and down football. You're going to see it against Honduras. It's so funny, but we're going to play the style of football that we've been calling for years. Where I think Paul Hall is going to move us away from trying to play the 1990s Brazilian samba style football. I want to play a run up and down football. We're going to use our strength, which is our speed and our agility, and it's going to show against Honduras. Full blow. That is my prediction, and I'm predicting 4-0. Jamaica versus Honduras.
And so, but it's started between tonight's game and the Honduras game. We have Canada. And so
we're not worried about Canada. Canada go beat the break. Canada. If I was Paul Hall, we carry that 23 side go Canada.
Yeah, we kind of work.
I'm make the man them rest. We have right now because it's not like Liam Bailey have to go back and play the game the following weekend, right? So he can't play Wednesday.
Panama seems to have taken the lead. Let's get the score. We get score update. Blackburn, big up to the Panamanian family. We don't know, say, when Jamaica get eliminated, you know, Panama, we are saying about.
Yeah, Panama, we say, Panama.
Panama, we are saying. All right, Panama take the lead 1-0. They're supposed to beat the brakes of Honduras tonight because they have US on Sunday and Canada on Wednesday.
And if Panama win, them secure fourth place, right?
No, not necessarily because you have Honduras. Let me see now. You have Costa Rica playing Canada later tonight. So if Costa Rica beat Canada.
No, come on, no.
This is in Costa Rica, you know.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Come on.
No, so Panama cannot say it's over until it's over. I mean,
true.
Them cannot depend on that. Say it's over. I mean, we have the starting lineup for Costa Rica versus Canada. Let's see if Alfonso Davis makes his return.
Shouldn't.
Yeah. So I thought he returned to training recently, right?
Yeah. So that don't mean they're gonna play for the national team first. I'm gonna play for the club team first.
Yeah. Let's see the starting lineup. Navas in a goal. I'm not seeing Davis here for Canada.
I don't even expect him to be in the squad.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so we'll check the detail of that starting 11 if you have if you have a minute because
Yeah, man.
but yeah, man. I mean, over final assessment from this Jamaica thing, and you say you're going with Paul Hall for Nations League based on what you see tonight
Yeah,
playing run up and down football.
yeah. I will give Paul Hall a fair chance, not a topper chance, but a fair chance.
Okay, okay.
So Nations League first. I would give him attainable task, but challenging. So like Nations League, if we zone with all the idiot side, if we don't come out top of the zone, then Paul Hall, you're not the coach.
And so Jamaica will play in Nation League A because the legendary Tapa Whitmore got promoted
Oh, we not here?
from League B.
Backside. All right. So it depends how we will zone with.
So we're in League A this time, this edition. All right.
No, if Jamaica is in the top six, if Jamaica is in the top six of CONCACAF, then we should do good in Nations League.
Yeah, but we also thought that Jamaica was supposed to do well in this qualifying round and make the World Cup.
But Nations League, it's not just 6 teams.
No, Nations League.
So
the teams are divided. Let me look at the CONCACAF Nations League schedule coming up. The zones have not been determined yet, but I mean, look at the League A teams. Match day will be June 2022. So League A teams: Canada, Costa Rica, Curacao, Honduras, Martinique, Panama, United States, El Salvador, Grenada, Jamaica, and Suriname. So League A.
really bad that. Really.
Brother, all right.
Really?
Yeah, so that's
all right. So if a attainable task should be, we should finish top of our, not in the top 2 of our zone. No questions asked.
Well, you got to see what zone we're in first. I mean,
it doesn't matter. Even if we're in the zone of debt, we should finish in the top 2.
All right, CONCACAF will announce the draw coming up. I mean, details for Nations League. See, they haven't conducted the draw yet and the zone placement. So, no, so they're not assigned the groups yet, but it should be coming up sometime in April of the respective groups, and then we'll see. We'll see, family. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Reggaeboyz won. Honduras, El Salvador. Talk about Honduras. El Salvador won. Score update: Panama leading Honduras 1. Mexico versus USA at 10 p.m. Canada versus Costa Rica at 10:05. We have South America World Cup qualifiers going on. Colombia looking to edge close to that 5th spot. They're beating the brakes off Bolivia. I think the last time I checked, they were up 3-0. So that one good for James Rodriguez and the Colombians, but they have one more match remaining. So we'll see how them shake out. So engineer, it look like a Sunday again. I do it, you know.
Yeah, but I will be there for sure.
All right, so bless up yourself, family. Just go and chat safely out the road there. And it's,
later.
It's final in South America. Let's get the final score. Colombia 3, Bolivia 0, Paraguay 3-1, Uruguay 1-0, and Brazil beat the bricks of Chile. And Chile was trying to get into one of those, into that 5th spot. It looked like a Chile bus brought down, family.
Yeah.
It looked like the Chile bus brought down. So after tonight's play, the standing now: Brazil 42, Argentina 35, Ecuador 25, Ecuador and Uruguay both 25, Peru 21 in 5th position. Colombia on 20 points. And Chile is on 19. So that 5th position right there, so it's gonna be interesting. And Colombia have Venezuela the last match day to box cover. Then a beating stick, Dad.
Yeah, easy money.
Easy money, Dad. Yo, but I ain't that family.
Yeah, man, later.
Bless up. Ballchat family, really appreciate it taking the time. Respect. Reggaeboyz 1, El Salvador 1. Sunday again, the Reggaeboyz take on Canada. We'll do a watch along and do a regular flagship show simultaneously. Check out Mexico versus USA kicking off at 10 p.m. We'll keep you up to date on our social media channel and everything. You can connect with us. We're on Instagram at Ballchat. We're on Twitter at Ballchat1. We're on Facebook at Ballchat. You can email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. Yo, bless up family. Stay safe. Thank you again for watching us. Big up on yourself and take care.